Jeez.
And we're live. Welcome. We have a special situation today. JJ is being held hostage by LtSarge.
I am expecting Batman to try to come rescue her, but riddle me this, Batman. How do you expect to do so?
I'm on my way.
Well, there's no way that you're going to be able to rescue JJTalkz. I've got her in a special situation.
I'm really fucking pissed off right now.
JJ mutes.
I mute everybody.
Let's see.
I'm being held captive by the patriarchy, and I'm really not appreciating it.
I told you not to conspire with Riddler.
You know, I should have listened to everybody else on the internet when they told me to avoid Gamergate. Because now what happens? I try to be friends with them, and they kidnap me.
Much
They
oppression.
murder me behind an Arby's.
God damn it, Riddler!
Riddler, there's an age difference there. You're going to become the kitty diddler if you don't watch out.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you didn't quite finish that sentence. Would you like to say that again?
This is too
Sarge.
complicated.
Trying to.
I don't know what to press. I'm like,
Sarge, your technology is bad, and you should feel bad. You're awfully quiet, Sarge. I can't hear you.
You muted me.
Oh.
There we go. Now I should be able to be heard.
Everyone can hear you.
Ouch.
This is so complicated. Okay, here. I'm going to turn off mine and leave yours on.
Turn off your whole hangout.
I'll turn
I'll
off
be
my
right
hangout.
back.
Oh, but I want to. Okay. But before I do that, I will go ahead and announce that if you want to save JJTalkz, pay me $1 million ransom.
I will find you, Riddler.
who the fuck's gonna pay $1 million for me?
We can start a GoFundMe.
Close your laptop or move it. Ow! I hurt my foot.
Just set it on top of it.
Okay.
There you go. Oh wait, now I can't get to the chat.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
I know.
Hello. Did everyone stop talking?
Did he hurt you?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's hurting me with his misogynistic vibes.
These people pay $1 million for their leader. What you guys need to do is start a GoFundMe of
Gladius wouldn't pay up with consent.
Sorry about that, folks. JJ's been slaving away in the kitchen for me. I finally got my food.
Suck a dick.
Raimi wants
Present one.
you to take a hit from my long stick. I think that's this.
No, thank you.
No, Raimi, she has declined my long stick.
I don't consent.
Misogyny.
This is what I do to piss her off. I like this.
Pork, I wanted to hang out with Tofu and Sarge, but Sarge said he hates tofu and she's not allowed.
No cats allowed.
That right there, what you guys just saw, that was smoke rape.
She embraced the stick.
Awesome.
That was smoke rape. I did not hear JJ consent to that smoke.
I didn't. I told you not to. Not only did I not give affirmative consent, I specifically said no.
Smoke rape 2016. Hashtag.
It's the new thing. It's gonna be like It's gonna be like breathing in cold air rape.
Oh, look at the abuse.
I'm so abusive.
Sorry, Sarge. Did you
Women
consent
on
to being
man
touched?
abuse.
Did you consent to being touched on the face?
I did not consent to be.
Yes, you
touched on the face.
did.
No, I did not. You did not hear a.
I'm sorry. Just look at the clothes he's wearing. He was asking for it.
He was asking for
What are
it.
you trying to say about these clothes?
That white shirt.
Oh, I see. Just because I wear this, suddenly that means that I just want to be touched and abused and.
You're a piece of captive meat. Yes.
You gotta die.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and close this. Hang on. There you go. Hashtag Smoke Break 2016. Thank you, Beach.
You know what, Beach? I don't appreciate you supporting this. You're supposed to be my pal.
You want to plug this in?
No, I don't, but you're
There
gonna...
are no friendlies in Gamergate.
Make
Make
sure
sure
I
I tell you this.
Hey, make sure
I
you
try to warn you.
ask the laptop if it consents before you plug things into it. Good grief.
That's what I'm saying.
So, I have decided I'm going to kill the patriarchy and feminism in one shot.
Okay, how are you going to do this?
I'm gonna do that.
It's a plan. I cannot discuss the plan. Otherwise, you guys will know what I'm trying to do.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And how will you know that you've done anything?
Sarge is
Where's my
suffering.
invite? Vyric asks. Well, bring Vyric in.
Finland, send it. You had the
We're
link.
watching Stockholm Syndrome in action.
Sarge has Stockholm syndrome now.
I do.
All right, Vyric.
He likes it when I beat him.
Oh.
Yes, keep up the fight. I'll be there shortly. Finish it off.
Batman, are you going to try and solve the riddle of the case?
I don't have time for your games, Riddler.
But Batman, we've only begun to play. Little did you know that
If
I
you
have
hurt her,
really-
Riddle me this, Batman.
Riddle me this, Batman. Is JJTalkz kidnapped, or is she here of her own free will?
I don't have time for this.
You don't have time, or you don't want to answer the question because you know that deep down this is what she wants. Asking for it.
That sounds so rapey. Stop it.
You gonna take that from your captive?
Like
a little bitch. God damn it. Vyric, you cunt first.
Some sergeants
Can't
just
read.
want to see the world burn. So, what's on everybody's agenda today?
Right now, I'm trying to find Vyric
Well,
by being lazy.
Bring
kill
him
him.
in.
That's precisely
Goodbye,
what I'm doing,
everybody.
but I'm being
Open the
lazy.
floodgates.
Great. Hey, Johnny Fox Show said he had some shit he wanted to say to JJ. So
Yeah,
bring him
Johnny
in.
Fox Show, you guys
Alright.
have shit to say to me?
I have her now captive. She cannot escape if you try to talk shit.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here for this shit.
Johnny Fox is obsessed with my bowel movements, apparently.
So am I, so like...
I believe he wishes to reverse them with his penis.
Pretty creepy.
Fox being called out. Damn right. I do not approve of stream rape. Dislikes. Oh my god.
There you go, Vyric.
This is what happens when a Gamergate and a YouTube feminist get on stream together.
A Gamergate.
Gamergate.
Are you an ant?
He's a patriarchy, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. But I'll stop being a patriarchy. That's not how that word works.
It is now.
Redefining things.
He's appropriating your culture.
Now he's fucking up my precious English language. God damn it.
It's
It's okay. Poetic license.
It's,
That's been used before.
there's a word for it. It's like starts with oppression. And
Suck my dick.
Sarge, this is where you
Keep up the fight, Catwoman.
A wild Gamergate appears. Someone. What did Beach?
Vyric, hurry the fuck
APS
up.
factor is approaching over 9,000. Oh my gosh.
So when's the wedding? The wedding is after the kid's born.
Yep. After the
All
child is born.
6 of them.
Sarge is like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pay for this.
Yeah, about that. Listen.
That child support, though.
But you know, you're gonna actually have to work for a living, JJ.
Did I mention I was moving out of country in like the next week? I'm going to Switzerland.
I don't know if you're gonna get much protection over there. I mean, Sweden's right there.
Thank you, Stage Fright.
There's a lot of talk about dick sucking. Yes.
Well, Gladius, I'll tell you what, bud. If you want to come on in, we can suck dick together. What's going on there, Vyric?
Oh, not much. We were just laughing at Jim Sterling making an ass out of himself today.
Oh, what did he do?
We can see
Well,
you.
he decided it was okay to criticize somebody that was putting out a game and tell them that their game title was offensive and that they needed to listen to Laura K. Buzz.
Was it like Jim Sterling offensive, or was it like...
It was training. It wasn't anything special. There's a game called Trainee Gladiators.
Okay, that sounds hilarious.
Well, I think the creator was going for something very tongue-in-cheek.
That sounds like clay. That sounds like clay fighters. You know, where they have the giant muscle-bound guy named Tiny.
Exactly.
JJ's gonna change my hair color to blue.
Well,
Is that gonna be on a stream too? Okay. Well, you know, I probably could do my hair blue tint. I'll just have to get it cut.
It's okay. Her blue's gonna leak out into your hair.
I probably will.
I gotta turn my camera off. I'm gonna lose power in a moment.
How are you, dude?
Screenshot time.
JJ is Rapunzel.
It's like now all you need to do is just get a blue Sharpie.
I'm almost
and
there,
stick it in some
Riddler.
veins.
Yeah. Someone go tell Ginny McDermott to come on stream.
Oh my god,
Yes.
no. No.
So,
I'm a good messenger. Good.
Be like, hey Ginny, come on stream.
Hashtag should have listened to Jenny.
well, Craig, this is the messed up part about it. He was trying to get, I'm sure you know Laura K. Buzz.
Jenny McDermott just posted in the chat.
Oh, Ginny! Thank you, Ginny.
Jenny, you know I'm an expert at sucking MRA dick. That's like all I do.
That's right. Say her
You guys
name.
are awesome.
And
That's right.
apparently, I have been cucked by the evil SJWs. I've lost my misogynist credit.
You've been sucking her dick since she first came on stream.
Aww.
Well, it is kind of blue, so I was intrigued by it.
Blue.
Is it blue raspberry lollipop, is it?
Yeah, invite Ginny on if she wants to come on.
She doesn't.
Quit being mad at
She
me,
won't.
JJ. I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at you. I love you.
She can't control the platform. She won't come on.
I can see the love in your eyes.
Aww. We can get some mistletoe in this stream if you guys want.
No, we can't.
Hang it on top of Craig and Batman.
You go
How would
ahead
you
and
want to
try
do that?
That's why you're always following our group.
Star.
Wow, did you just call Jenny JJ? You guys gotta quit doing this.
Why? It's
I'm
funny.
sorry.
Aw.
Start oppressing JJ now. Oppress me. Do it.
Ah, I don't consent! I don't consent!
This is
Oh, man.
this is stream oppression right here. This
Wait,
is
did you-
misogyny in action.
That's it's like that was
Did you
like,
revoke consent?
I did not consent.
that was weenus rape right there. Is what that was. You know, the bone on your elbow. He still hear you.
Damn it, Riddler!
You know, at least he covered your face with blue.
That was very considerate of you.
I-
Thank you.
This is me being JJ right here. Now I have blue on my head.
Oh.
It's not quite as fancy looking, you know. I don't have it like running down. Well, I do kind of have it running down the side of my head. Mm-hmm.
So,
Let's see what else the chat's saying.
back to how we can destroy Gamergate. Thank you, Jenny. I think you're pretty and smart too.
Aww.
Thanks, Nora.
Aww.
Destroying Gamergate's easy. Just let people keep fighting with each other.
Fox.
I
don't have my computer. I can't DM him, but
Johnny, you have to DM me
Got here.
from my computer.
Yeah, Johnny, DM JJ.
DM JJ for the link.
Because I'm lazy right now. I have
So-
everyone you send this shit out to too. Where the fuck is it?
We need to get another YouTube feminist on this channel, and then we can have
What's his name?
Oh, okay.
a discussion between Gamergate and feminism.
YouTube
What
feminist.
about Woolly Bumblebee?
How about Grey
No.
Knight? We could bring Grey Knight in. He is a horrific YouTube feminist.
Remember to take those antipsychotics.
I am batshit crazy. I am.
It's true. I've been dealing with her for the last couple hours.
How do you do it?
I'm so crazy.
She scratched me like up and down my face, and I was like, "Why? What did I do?" She's like, "Shut up, take it." And I was
Take it like a little bitch, right?
I'm sorry, JJ. Why did you? I don't know what I did wrong. Shut the fuck up, Sarge.
Stop exposing me.
I mean, right now she's forcing him to take drags off of that stick too.
Nora
You don't
says
think
you
he's-
look pretty.
You
Oh,
don't think
Nora.
he's consenting that, do you?
Have you ever thought about cosplaying Ilian and then debating Cult of Vivian?
I don't know what that means. I don't know who Cult is, but I'll debate her.
So isn't Lillian like the Gamergate, or not the anti-Gamergate version?
Oh, hi, Ali.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was
Yeah.
a face.
Man, the mobile client is terrible. I cannot see the chat.
Aw.
They really got to fix that. You know, make it a way so we can see external chat.
Yeah, I know. Hi, Nichols.
Getting
Dun, dun,
closer.
dun, 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 can't see this.
Cosplay Vivian will kick out.
Yeah, I didn't get to stream with you guys in a while because I've been busy at work, and now you're joining me on my last-minute Christmas shopping, which is why I'm on mobile.
Okay.
Whee!
But Jenny, take your meds though.
Welcome, Vic.
Willkommen.
I'm gonna grab it. Ow! I'm gonna grab it.
Willkommen, Herr Nick.
Do I get headphone privilege now?
You need to check that privilege.
Check your check your headphone privilege.
Check your
Sarge.
mic. Mic
Yes.
check. 1, 2.
Sarge, twerk.
Sarge, they want you to twerk.
Twerk it, twerk it, twerk it.
You know,
Aw, he doesn't
put
know
your hands
how.
on your, no, it's
Sarge,
hands on
you gotta show us.
squat
You gotta
down,
show us
and
what your
hop.
mama gave you.
Hop your hips out and then drag them back in.
Pork says Sarge will make a good wife one day.
Oh, sweet. I was hoping I would.
Oh, by the way, fucking Gladius. Like, if you don't like JJ, and like, why are you always in her streams? Why are you always in our streams? Like, you're a straight up stalker, dude. Just
I want to talk with Gladius. I want him to.
He comments on my Breakfast Club videos too. Like it's just like everywhere.
Gladius, I will be your friend. I want to talk to you. Don't worry about JJ.
He sounds pretty thirsty.
I'm a crazy feminist. Just don't even acknowledge anything that I say.
I mean, he sounds like
Thirst is
a
real.
guy who likes to faggot.
Echo.
Beach.
Wait, that goes.
Yeah, it's coming through. It's coming through JJTalkz right now.
You're all misinterpreting this. I have convinced JJ to give up her feminist ways and for her to become an
But not her
MRA
echo.
Gamergate.
Sorry, what? Wait, sorry, it was echoing. Go again.
Were you not able to hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
We can hear.
Okay.
Hello.
JJ is losing her feminist credibility. She is becoming a Gamergate MRA spokesperson.
No, I'm not.
She's going to be the new Janet Bloomfield.
No.
How long until we can get her to promote baking?
Don't listen to the Riddler's tricks.
I'm working on that. I've been trying to get her to eat meat all day.
No, I'm not gonna eat meat.
But we know what kind. That's terrible. No one likes veal.
We were thinking. Well, see, I was thinking of getting like just some sausage, because usually that's like the meat that I like.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Stop.
Oh, so she's going Italian.
Yes.
Anyway.
Going for the pepperoni.
Oh my god. JJ's confirmed.
One of us eat meat.
Beach, that did make me laugh.
It-
Yes, I saw Charming Man's video about me.
Oh, can we watch
I-
the Teal Deer video?
No,
of JJ?
I don't want to fucking watch that video.
JJ
Oh.
doesn't understand chromosomes or biology.
Chromosomes don't exist, guys.
Yeah,
Let me
they're social
explain this real
constructs.
quick.
Anyway.
They don't exist.
JJ doesn't understand biology. She is a feminist, obviously. She doesn't understand.
Charming Man made a video about the same video Teal Deer made a video about, but Charming Man and I talked about it privately, and he's like, I just did it to wind you up. So I was
I
like,
mean,
yeah.
I was thinking of doing that too, but I was gonna just make fun of your hair.
Why won't I twerk? I don't know how to twerk, Nora. Otherwise, I would.
No. Watch a video on it. It's okay. We'll wait.
So I'll teach him how to twerk after the stream. Don't worry.
But I want to watch him twerk now.
He's a dancing expert.
Please don't. Please don't. Don't
Yes.
enable the
Nick, you
degeneracy.
love watching Sarge twerk.
No, I don't. No, it's degenerate.
I didn't hate Teal Deer. I've never talked to Teal Deer before. I still don't hate him. The fuck you talking about?
Hang on.
I'd love
I
to
am
see
so
Teal Deer
confused
down
by
now.
this stream. Is Gamergate and gender is a social construct compatible now?
Gamer.
No, it's just that she's crazy. Whoa, press 1 to see Sarge twerk. I want to see this.
Can't do it on stream.
No, you can't do it on stream.
What, twerk? Yeah, you can.
No. It's a conversation that I'll tell you guys on Skype.
Uh-huh.
Teal Deer.
Teal Deer.
Teal DR.
Oh dear.
JJTalkz doesn't understand biology, reality, or the way the world works. Look at why, please.
So are we going to get into an argument about dark matter anytime soon?
JJ, why do SJWs love dyeing their hair such weird colors? Well, the thing was, I grew up going to Catholic school, so I was never allowed to dye my hair or pierce my ears or paint my nails. So now I'm just kind of like, I want blue hair.
See,
it's not
she
really.
had. That's the most. She had the most honest answer so far, which was, I just like the color blue.
Yeah, blue is my favorite color. I want it on my head. Like, come on.
Which, is better than anything else where it's like, it's a fight oppressive, whatever. You shut the fuck up. You just like the color.
Nora, you should so do that. Also, Beach says, Sarge, you're such a cute power bottom. Beach, oh my god.
Anyway.
Alright, who should we tag to get them on a stream?
Let's see. I'll tell Johnny Fox to get his ass on here.
No, Johnny Fox hates me.
Oh god.
Oh, well,
Now, why would Johnny Fox hate you?
He apparently, I don't know, he does, but I just followed him on Twitter, so if he wants to DM me, he can for the link.
When Gamergaters hate you, it's affectionate.
No, he hates me in a non-affectionate way.
Whoa. Are you sure he hates you, or it's just like, wants to steal your YouTube following? Maybe it's YouTube jealousy.
How do
no.
you even do that? Like, they could
Oh, I've been
subscribe to
muted.
multiple people.
Okay, am I still echoing, Craig?
Well, test. Yes.
Well, I don't know
Someone
what to
is.
do because I'm using these headphones.
Well,
Sarge, fix it
if
now.
it's not you, then it's someone else.
I don't think it's me.
Well,
It's me. I can see the thing moving.
Turn your volume down just a little bit.
Yeah, turn the laptop speakers off.
Oh, wait a second. Is it...
But then
down.
Sarge can't hear.
Hold on, let's echo. Okay, so there's a threshold. No, it's fine now.
You're not listening
I
to
get
what
it.
I'm saying. I'm right, you're wrong.
I'm gonna try and get everybody on. Everybody's coming on right now.
What do you mean by
Nora, you're
that?
invited too, obviously.
Well, I'm surprised Nora hasn't come on already.
Oh God. Phone's gonna die. Remember me!
You
What
will
do I
not
think of
never
Christina?
forget.
Damn it.
Johnny Fox says he's in another call.
Sarge can't hear. Well, he needs to check his audio privilege. Check your audio privilege, Sarge.
Check your privilege!
Adrian John Kelly.
Check your privilege, my nigga. Make sure it's there.
Who's listening to what music?
Oh, Canvas Chris.
Turn the music up louder.
He's like,
Oh, it's.
It's not you.
yeah, that's mistakes.
No,
Oh, this has been informative.
I'll be right back.
I don't watch Christina Hoff Summers or like pay attention to her, so that's an answer to that question I got in the chat.
Okay.
I don't really pay attention to anyone but myself, so.
You don't think she'd be worth a listen, though?
No, she might be. I just haven't, like, haven't.
Maybe have a moment. Give the video "The War on Boys" a listen.
Okay.
That's the first one I'd recommend.
I can look it up right now for you.
Anybody else got any input or what?
Okay.
Gladius, unblock me. We'll have some fun, man. Echo.
Echo the Dolphin.
Okay, I'm back.
Sarge, is that one of the Steam games they have for Sega, Echo the Dolphin?
Yep.
Nope, that is not me.
Oh, yeah, I can see it echoing, but I don't understand what to do. I'm taking this out, okay?
I want to move away from Sarge's computer.
You could also probably, like, move. Well, there's nothing else you can do. Hi.
Is that fine still?
Testing one. No, it's not echoing.
Haha! You're a fucking stupid headphone.
Probably me. Oh, there it goes.
Wow.
High quality production.
Would you expect anything else?
As I said,
High quality production, dude. I expect, fucking standards.
as I said at the beginning of this shit, we send him a camera, he fucks it up.
Fox says he hates JJ with a passion. Do you really say he hates me with a passion? I don't think he hates me. I just think he thinks I'm crazy.
Well, you are, to be fair.
Cuckoo.
Aw, thank you.
Don't feel too bad. I think a lot of people are crazy, but I'm often wrong.
JJ talks to her voices with twosies.
Alright. I got done sending out a few tweets to some folks, and now to see if whether or not any of them want to come on.
Oh,
Me
okay.
and Ralph.
Yes,
They're sending
please.
me messages.
You can see if Ralph wants.
Okay, Johnny says he'll come on and answer some questions. So
Why? What are we asking him?
I don't know. I think he actually had a couple questions regarding to you. So
No.
This is just
this is
him
a
raping.
great opportunity.
No.
Yes.
I can't hear them. Can you?
This is just Sarge raping
talking?
English again. Yes, I'm talking.
I can't hear.
Go up to your settings. You might need to.
Fix it.
Change them.
I don't know.
Maybe this is why there's no end.
God, I don't want to talk to Johnny.
That'd be amazing.
Why don't you want to talk to Johnny?
That'd be awesome.
I'll talk to Johnny.
But Johnny's such a nice guy. Why don't you want to talk to Johnny?
Try restarting it.
Okay. We'll be right back.
Oh no.
I'm on their way to the lair right now.
Good, because I hear raping occurring in the background.
We warned her.
I know.
Stop the violence.
It's terrible.
Stop the violins. I get tired of hearing them all the time.
Like you can see the shame dripping out of their mic right now.
Dad, tell us, what should we do? What should we talk about?
We should talk about Nyx.
Alright, Ralph, you're welcome to come on whenever.
Yeah, come on in, Ralph.
He said might be a bit. Nora, it's not my fault. You know, it's just like the rape is coming through their screen. It's ridiculous.
I think we fixed it. We can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Awesome. And there's no echo. This is even better. So what happened while the screen was dark?
Ralph says he would probably be down come on, and Henry Fox sounds like he'd be down come on. So Craig, if you want to send in the screen invite.
Yeah, sure. That's right. I got him on notes. Okay. Just one sec, Ralph.
Okay, and that's it. Hey, Lisa should come in. I saw her in the chat. Someone want to drop a link?
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Alright, I sent you the link, Ralph.
Oh, okay, never mind. Guess not.
Someone asked, hold on, someone asked my thoughts on Laughing Witch. I'm friends with her.
I mean,
Well, I don't agree with what she did. Let me just start there.
she seems like a huge bitch to me.
I've been friends with her for like several months. So
So you know her whole life story too, right?
I thought Ralph retort spoiled the new Star Wars in my comments because Netscape was saying he's going to go watch the new Star Wars, and Ralph responded, Darth Vader dies. And I was thinking about it for a moment. I was just like, oh, wait, yeah.
Oh, so so I have a question for you, JJ. Are you going to use her bathroom restoration service after the two of you break the bathtub?
yes.
Okay, I
Why
just
did you
want to
break
make
the
sure.
bathtub? Why would I break the bathtub?
All the raping that's going on in there.
We have not raped anybody in there. What are you trying to suggest, sir? That we're a duo of rapists?
I'm trying to suggest that right now the two of you have persons in front of you,
We're all tied up and gagged.
and that for whatever reason there's some image. That whenever we see your
Yes,
whenever
are
we see
you
your-
doing this stream under duress?
I'm gonna say yes. Yes. Yeah, give Lisa the link.
JJ, did he consent to having your skin contact his?
Yes. He said, JJ, please cover my mouth. Tell me I'm a whore.
Hand rape.
So when are we going to discuss ethics and hostage taking?
Yeah. What did Sargon approve of what you're doing
That's
here?
great.
I don't know. Maybe.
Should find out. We should get him on here.
Ask Sargon if he thinks that this is very ethical for me to have kidnapped JJ.
Or we could all just talk about our feelings. I'm feeling very violated right now. Very sad, very alone, very victimized.
Very, very, very.
You know what?
Satan, I want Satan.
Very angry.
I want Satan to meet Blue Satan.
Well, bring him in then. I mean, he might be working.
See if he wants
Never mind. He should be like on a whole fucking weekend bender or something.
Hi, that guy T.
That guy T is watching? Oh shit.
He's one of my subscribers. Or he commented on me.
Wait, who's watching?
That guy T.
Honestly,
I've watched a few of
I'm
his
trying
videos.
Oh, fuck it, bring him in.
So first, Edward, first of all, like, I don't have to agree with everyone in here to, like, be friends with them. So, like, just because they're friends with me doesn't mean they agree with everything that I say.
Yeah, I think a lot of what she says is stupid.
I mean, hell, Nick and I disagree on just about everything.
Fucking Barrick, I'll fucking fight you for it.
JJ is becoming an anti-feminist Gamergate supporter. And
Oh, calm down there.
She's
Hang in
fighting.
there, Kevin. I'm almost there.
So tell us, JJ, what is his meat?
millions of followers at Gamergate. Ow!
JJ, what does his meat
Sorry.
taste like?
What?
What does his meat taste like?
Tastes like misogyny.
I love when you say misogyny. It has a certain ring to it.
Misogynies!
Edward Keel.
No, I'm not high.
JJ Bites 2006.
Beach is bites with a Z.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me fix that for you.
I'm not high, FYI.
See,
He's always high.
JJ Bytes 2016Z. There we go. See, you need to do it right.
Where's James?
I don't know. James should come in though.
We thought it was with you.
He is
Yeah,
with
really.
in spirit.
In spirit.
Oh no, see, he's the one in front of Sarge. I don't know who's in front of JJ right now.
Craig, can you DM me the link so that way I can DM it to people?
Yeah.
I have access to Skype on my phone.
Okay. Let's see.
I could DM it to you. I'm sitting right here.
So what's it called when you have more streamers than viewers?
Hilarious.
Dude, we only have like 7 streamers and we have 10 viewers.
17.
17, so like, yeah.
Oh wow, when did that happen? I think when I first got on, we had like 3 people watching.
Hey, invite Raimi on. Raimi, let's time to debate religion. You and me right
Oh
now.
my god, I've
Why?
okay.
Raimi doesn't talk.
Johnny just DM'd me, so.
Raimi vibrates certain appendages and gets off to it while slowly making strange sounds with a hard drive.
Give me the link second.
Oh man, why you why you do this, dude?
Okay, Lisa, I'm DMing you the link as well.
We heart you, Raimi.
Alright, I got it. I can hear people.
Damn it, Max.
Okay, so I'm stuck in a 3-way here. Do I get RC Cola, Pepsi, or Coke?
Coke.
Ooh. I don't know. Coke?
Coke or RC? Pepsi is shit.
I think RC Cola is more vegan friendly, so it'd be a better choice to go with. What do you think, JJ?
I think we should cross the bridge.
But you realize that RC stands for raccoon's cocks, right?
I thought it stood for racist cocks.
No. That's cocks with an O.
I thought it was cucks with a U.
It's cocks.
Yeah,
with a
new
Z.
guess.
Diet Coke, the choice of patriarchy. Yes.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, what's up,
Johnny?
Oh my gosh, everyone joined. And Max joined.
Hello, Lisa.
Yes. Hey, JJ.
What?
When exactly?
Oh, hey there.
When exactly did you and Sarge hook up?
On screen together. See, the thing is I told JJ that I realized we could only have so many people on a stream at one time, so we decided we would share the same computer and therefore would free up the space.
Yeah.
This is
So,
something I
so
never
what's your-
in a million years thought I would actually see.
So what you're saying is, Sarge.
So why do you look like a Sith Lord right now?
Because
I know.
fucking cold to be outside and tries to sleep.
Because she just got done watching Star Wars and she's like,
Not
dressed.
yet. Not yet.
Dun 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 dun
Yes,
dun
yes.
dun
Let the
dun
butthurt flow through you.
dun 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 dun.
Mr. J, I'm talking to you.
Mr. J.
What else?
Mr. J.
Oh, we have
That
all the
was
buttons in here. Great.
Serious.
That was so delayed.
Max, this is when you come in with your Joker.
Do what?
Yes, I know.
There we go.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny. Here's your chance to rip JJ a new one.
Do what?
Wait, you're going to hold her down so she can't run away. So tell her how much you hate her feminist shit. Stop being a feminist. Do it. She can't escape.
Oh no.
Oh no, battery
I'm gonna
critical.
be tight for this time because I think it's your girlfriend, so I don't want to insult her. I'll be honest. I'll be honest with this one because
This JJTalkz with us.
You can.
I'll be honest about this one.
Listen, when people insult me, I just want them to do it in front of me.
Sarge,
No.
raise your hands. What are you cupping?
Here's the thing.
I do not consent to this. Like,
Listen,
Okay.
this
All right,
right here, this is the start of a beautiful relationship between between Gamergate and feminism. This is a beautiful relationship.
Oh my god, why are we going down this road?
This is it.
Right. So what you're saying, yeah, if we were to have a child, it'd be like the Antichrist at like.
Pretty much.
Oh God.
Or
Are you high?
Christ, like the anti-Yahweh or something, you know, a more Jewish concept.
It would be like hang on, it would be like the Anakin Skywalker. He is a child trying to bring balance to the order of Gamergate and feminism.
Oh no, what is her mother gonna think?
Oh gosh.
My mom doesn't understand Gamergate. All she knows is that people are mean to me on the internet.
That's terribly upsetting. You should go ahead and try to explain it to her.
Is she anti-Semitic or something? There's a lot of Jews in Gamergate.
I think we should just burn Gamergate and feminism to the
Oh
ground.
no, not fire! You know what?
Gamergate isn't over until I say it's over.
Don't you dare bring that shit up. We had enough trouble with the ovens in World War II.
You don't like fire? Do you like
It's
knives?
real yin.
Do you like knives? I like knives. I like a lot of
And
knives.
wives are a lot of fun. You know, you get them in a set. It's like a perfect holiday gift.
Oh
You know,
my
you give
god,
one-
my god,
you give
my
one
god.
knife for each night.
Nicest set for his wedding.
Now tell me, did you get those plated or you just get them the silver ones?
You know, I really just want to use a knife on JJ's hair.
Motherfucker! Listen, no. Tried to shave my head so many times today. I'm gonna turn around and got some syphilis.
I can't believe I'm actually not surprised in the least by that.
Date 2016.
JJ shaves with a
It's the
Z.
current year,
God,
people.
like,
How can you be having this
show
discussion in the
us
current
JJ
year?
Rum, he's gonna tattoo your arm next.
Oh no, don't let him do that. That's very unkosher.
Get those scissors away from me!
Alright.
Was that supposed to answer any questions here, or can I go back to the other show that I was on?
Oh, you can go back. I just wanted you to yell at me.
Don't
Well,
do it,
I mean,
Riddler.
look, let me
Don't do it.
explain my point. Let me explain my
Do
point.
it!
Hold on, wait,
Do
hold on.
it!
Hey!
Do
If
it!
you want me
Johnny,
to
can I say
explain
something
my
real
look, if you want me to explain my point, I'll explain it. It's very simple. I think, in my opinion, it's not feminism. It's just that a lot of the stuff I see is complete and utter bullshit. Now, I don't think the people that do it are bad people. I just think the idea is bullshit for some of it. You know, like a lot of the stuff, the manufacturer stuff, you know, the stuff like, 73 cents wage gap, all that's a bunch of, bullshit. But as for people, I don't have an issue with JJ. It's more Jenny McDermott than anybody that I have a more prominent issue with.
You and me both.
About
Jenny
I like
McDermott's a
trolling her.
fucking nut. I mean, she is
so
just
intelligent
fucking
and
right.
loving and compassionate. He's the most intelligent person on the internet. Are you serious?
JJ, please.
Look,
JJ,
JJ,
please.
you know what? I'll take-
Johnny, what's up, my man? Look at that borderline personality disorder.
Yeah. Well, let me explain one thing. There's only one issue I have with JJ before I leave here. That's the
Okay.
fact that she sparked a video where I had to see Jenny McDermott in fucking BDSM outfit. It made me puke in my fucking mouth, and I was pissed off ever since. I'm going back to the one that I was actually running offline. Y'all have
Are
a
you
good night.
triggered? Can I
Straight up didn't
get you
finish the
some
video because I
medication?
couldn't watch.
Sorry about that. My internet's kind of crap outside.
Okay,
so-
I was wondering where the hell you went.
Sorry. It said, you said you were removed from this call. I was like, what did I do?
Oh,
So,
you did everything.
I think you were trying to say something before we told Johnny Fox to speak. Did you want to say something? No?
No, not really.
Okay.
Don't be offended. Be glad.
I'm offended.
Well, yeah, you're offended. It's natural.
Oh, shots fired.
I'm so triggered. There's so many villains in here right
Oh,
now.
speaking of feminists, let's get Nurgle and his wife on here. That'd be
Oh
fun.
God.
It's
I was trying to get Savage Memes on, but he says it seems a little gay right now. So what
Yeah,
has to
it's
happen? We have to make this
Okay.
less gay for him, so he'll be able to come on.
How do
All
we
right,
make it gay?
I don't know.
Nick,
I sent the
Nick,
watch
you
link
and Max
to
have
the
to
Charming
leave.
member.
I want us to do something really ungay.
Oh, God.
Wait, I gotta go.
No. No.
No, Nick, you have to stay forever. Ew, stop it.
Sounds like purgatory.
with a Z.
Let's see here. Let me do this.
This is so strange to me. I
Yeah,
don't know
well,
why.
things happen in life.
It's
happening.
What's weird?
Just seeing you two on screen together, knowing you two are in the same building, it's just like I'm trying to.
It's pretty weird to me too. It's kind of like
Or rapey.
I used my teleportation device that I developed, and I inputted a certain amount of misogyny into it, and it naturally teleported into my little dwarf that I have here. So now she's my prisoner.
See, and here I was thinking, you know, we have a Gamergator and a feminist in our building, and one leaves.
Well, I have my weapon of choice, which is these right here.
Two people in there, one man leaves.
Cut down.
Use it.
I would kill him right now.
Right here. This is proof. Feminists want to kill men. Hashtag kill all men.
No, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
I think so too, Mr. J.
Aww. Mr. J.
Tell us, if you have a son, you're gonna have a bris.
No, you need to name your son Patriarchy 2.0.
We'll call him Pat for short.
Oh,
It's Pat.
Is that short for Tricia? Because that is a beautiful name.
It's for patriarchy. Can't believe I birthed a boy. God damn it.
Don't listen to those god-awful MRAs
Listen,
talking about
there's a lot of things I can't believe. I can't even believe it's not butter.
You could have a girl named Pat too.
Yeah, I know, but first if I had a son.
God, you and your fucking dichotomy of men and women.
Yeah, what happens if you have yourself a demigod?
You don't care about
Merry Christmas, Gamergate.
your norms.
Merry Christmas.
You don't give a fuck about trying to change that. She's like, no, a man has to be fat.
That's not what I said. Craig said if I had a son. And so was the
This is why you need.
Someone said you
This
have
is why you need to be
That's
not feminist.
Hang in there.
Egalitarian versus feminism. Oh my gosh, you're coming at me.
Fight back.
All right. All right. When she's done killing him, who's posting it to Livewire? I say we.
I mean, that's just gonna get periscoped.
Hashtag not all feminists.
You guys see what's on my screen? This is what happens when two unstoppable forces meet in the middle.
Have fun, fanfic authors. I mean,
Hold on a
people have
second.
already discussed people Gamergate, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna try sending a link to Ralph.
Oh, stop the violence.
Ralph has the link. He'll be here soon.
Don't stop him.
Stop being such a shitsa.
No.
Oh, not you. You're fine.
Not you, that LtSarge.
Vote for who will win.
I mean, seriously, look at him. He's on his phone right now. What a schlemazel.
Or feminism.
He's a schmuck. What's he doing?
Ours looks like he's
Streaming right now. He's busy.
I bet you he's texting his mother. I finally got one to come over, Ma.
No, he's a terrible son. He's a terrible son. He never calls his mother.
I know. She's on the internet. Look, she's telling all the rest of us. I gotta hear the shit from on high.
Sarge, if you just called her once in a while, we wouldn't give you so much shit.
You see,
That's a lie.
Nice joke.
I did not get consent to put an apple in my mouth.
I'm sorry about it. Go ahead.
So a Jewish kid goes to his father, I need $40. And his father looks at him and says, $30.
Hang on.
I'm sorry. JJTalkz is being loud right now. She's being extremely loud right now. I can't hear you over her.
I don't know. I couldn't hear her at all. I didn't realize she was talking.
Because you're a putz.
I'm sorry, Varric, you have the floor.
But you didn't hear my joke at all then.
No.
Repeat it for the rest of the class.
Okay. The son turns to his dad and goes, Dad, I need $40. And the dad turns to him and says, $30? What do you need $40 for?
Oh boy.
Hachi! What is it, Hachi? Calm down.
That was
Hang on,
hilarious.
I gotta go off. Turtle dog.
I think my sense of humor just died.
Hachi! Look! Say hi!
Pooch.
Come on, Hachi.
Hey.
Okay.
It's a horrible sperm-mongering critter.
He's a sweet dog, all joking aside. He's standing here, like, wagging his tail, like, I want to say hi again. Yeah. He's a weird one, but we love him anyway.
Gross.
What?
That's disgusting. It's not.
What happened? Did she have her period all over your lap?
Yeah. I feel violated.
So here's my question: was it blue?
Oh God!
She wasn't trying to run a marathon with period.
Why are you asking these questions, dude?
He wants to make us uncomfortable, and everyone in here uncomfortable.
Well, it's not gonna work.
Implying I'm uncomfortable.
You just avoid the question, JJ.
No, actually, considering who usually shows up on these things, that's actually a very valid answer.
I've been trying to get Satan to come on, but he says he's being a bitch about it. So everybody go tag him and say, "Get the fuck in here, Satan."
Why?
Who?
He doesn't want to come on, then he doesn't want to come on.
Because I want to have Satan meet Tiny Blue Satan.
Okay, I think they've met before.
On a couple of occasions.
Was I there for that?
No. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. I had to move the lady over here.
Hi guys.
You taking off?
Just for a little bit.
No.
I gotta get settled in bed now that I'm back home and.
Okay. Well, you got the link. You're welcome back whenever.
I hope so.
Of course you're welcome back. Just call more often.
Wait, what? Am I being penalized now because I've been too busy with work?
Oh my God! Stop trying to bring out the guilt.
Listen, Varric, just make sure you question the answer.
Judaism. Just please go ahead, tuck your little ones in, light yourself a menorah, and get your ass back on the stream.
Oh yeah.
Well, damn.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Muzzle
Bunch
top.
of fucking, Gamergate goons here.
Oh,
Fuck
God,
yeah.
Soundboard. Who is am I talking to?
Yeah.
Is that a soundboard?
But yeah, let's go shitpost on Ralph's stream.
Oh. Oh no.
Ralph, stop saying right now.
Oh my God.
Well, why isn't he?
Come on,
Screaming.
think real hard, and the answer will come.
I'm so confused right
I'm
now.
not the rogue star I used to be, Matt.
I was gonna say.
You're the idiot here.
Yes, he is.
Ow!
Hashtag abuse.
JJ cries with a Z.
This is one of the best.
JJ
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
So you know how like the intro to most pornography is like really not compelling?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No.
I'm trying to get Ralph on.
I did.
Yeah, I gotta give it.
Now we know why you're so fucking weird, Gladius. Oh.
What do you say? What do you say?
Scroll up in
porn.
the man.
Okay.
Fuck him.
Fuck you, Beth.
It was just traumatizing enough to
Sorry.
witness menstruation growing up.
Yeah, you know.
I'm sorry, I'll sit down. Oh no. See, now I have more messages.
I run
okay.
ULAE
Okay.
as well.
Yes, that's generally how it goes in Jewish families.
What do I put down the cup over here? Or do I put the cup over here? Oh, it's for the guests. It's for the guests. It's for the guests. Okay.
Okay. Scissors are coming out.
Okay.
There's gonna be like one person who appreciates the Jackie Mason.
Okay.
And you know you're welcome. Sorry,
He's always complaining at us. I feel like the men are oppressed in here.
Do you like furnaces, Mr. Green Grapus?
Alright, so Sarge, what you need to do is start singing This is the Jets of the Way.
You want me to sing?
No,
Yes,
not singing.
Sarge.
I can prevent this from happening.
JJ Censors with a Z.
Bearhead, man, don't you know that we're all using
Alright,
this?
so Sarge, what you're supposed to do right now is start licking the alphabet.
Start licking.
That people
Lick.
are gonna be fucking
Don't come back.
Alright.
Or if you do, come back on all fours.
I'm gonna send a couple of
How's your
people.
chance, Catwoman? Hurry.
Put on the leash and collar.
Oh no, is it gotta be a spiked leash or is it an
Because
electric
JJ
one?
escapes.
No, JJ
Spiked.
controls Gamergate.
What do you think JJ stands for, Juju?
I thought it stood for Janis Joplin.
Oh,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I didn't mean to actually get a leash, Sarge.
Oh, that is just
Things are about to get
unseemly.
weird on stream.
He got a leash.
I'm sorry, does it stand for something
I'm
else?
almost there.
Like maybe does it stand for Jaime Jisenstein or something?
Oh no.
What Batman doesn't realize is I loosened the hinges on the Batmobile. Cheers.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh my god, stop it. No. Yeah.
She has the car, Joker.
Everybody, I got him.
She got me on a leash.
It's blue.
Miss Andrews!
Alright.
What feminism is trying to do. Feminism
So,
wins.
Sarge, I'm gonna need you to give up one of your man cards. I'm sorry.
Did you just put the leash in your mouth?
Sarge, what do you want to do about the testicle situation? Alright, do you just want to go in for the chemical castration, or are we going for a straight-up osteotomy?
Yeah, I've got JJ on the shoulder.
She looks so
Goddamn it,
she looks
Remy.
so dour right
This is
now.
so hot.
Like, oh my god, I
I'm
can
gonna
face.
debate now.
JJ, you look so dour right now. Cheer up, you have a man.
Alright.
Oh no.
Hey.
You're on it now, Craig.
Get off that phone.
At least
Hey, you're not listening to me now.
She's gonna punch you in the
Oh, that's hurting my hair.
JJ whines with a Z.
Yes.
Oh no.
JJ punches Sarge in the face with a Z.
Showa in 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
I mean, right now, you know, it's almost like you're going BDSM here. You like feminist in the streets, Jenny in the sheets.
Ask. Wait.
I didn't hear that.
I'm not gonna punch you.
Oh, see, JJ's super nice. She doesn't
No,
want
I'm
to
not gonna punch you because then people are gonna unsubscribe from me.
Hold on. Craig, I have something you need to say on stream.
Oh, okay. Damelo, give me that.
I got this still.
You're not sending me anything. This is ridiculous.
Hold on. 1 sec.
LtSarge.
Here, Max, this is a screenshot for you.
Oh my god!
This is what our channel has become, by the way.
Are you complaining?
No, I'm not complaining. I'm observing.
The Gamergate feminism bondage.
You need to say it, Craig. What I just sent you on Skype, you need to say that in your most elegant Jew voice.
Sarge, whatever you do not
voice.
read the comments.
A Joe voice.
Do not
okay.
read the comments, Sarge.
I just read it.
Sarge.
Stereotyping.
I hope that's not a real spoiler.
No, wait. Everyone quiet. Craig, do it.
Sarge, I have to ask you a question here. Well, I have to ask everyone else a question, especially you, JJ. Ask not what Sarge can do for you, but what you can do for your Sarge.
I don't want to know what I can do for Sarge.
Well, we do want to know.
The answer to that question lies simply in noticing what's around her neck right
You
now.
know what? No. Conscious of what's happening.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
JJ has removed the leash of
Oh,
patience.
come on. You know she was just doing that so she could get her hair straightened out nicely.
I was going to say she's removed the shackles of patriarchy now.
JJ Shackles with a Z.
That was just a really crappy head color. You know, like the one you use to hold your hair back.
Somebody send the YouTube link in charming. I'm not sure if you can
Make a
actually.
Jew face? How do you make a Jew face?
All feminists have BDSM fetishes, no exceptions. Feminists have sex? No, feminists don't have sex.
Now, feminists, I don't think are able to reproduce.
That is not
Wrecked.
You're right. They just kind of asexually divide a little bit.
Yeah, my
Ralph
nephew
said that
studied at university.
Ralph said that he's currently being held hostage by Nora. So it sounds like he's having a similar situation to me.
Oh, a hostage situation? It's going to be like the 1972 Olympics?
Mr. J, I think we're rubbing off on everyone a little too much.
You guys have problems.
No shit.
You could really see a shrink.
Well, I mean, you know, maybe a little bit of plastic surgery to fix those scars.
Well, what did you think you were going to come into? To a stream called...
A man? God, that sounds icky.
JJ.
Oh my.
Naturally, she's the one doing BDSM on me.
Sarge is so totally a
I'm curious.
I'm cow.
Oh man.
Someone's got their camera on back there. I need to listen.
Yeah.
Well, this got really quiet. You like taking the gags off of your subs or something?
Oh no.
What? JJ,
Yes.
you're doing the opposite of what you need to do.
What do I need to do?
This is you need to fight the patriarchy. You need to fight the patriarchy.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Beating up the patriarchy, one misogynist at a time.
That's so violent. That's terribly violent.
Who said that when they that fighting the patriarchy was not a literal thing?
You're not a real
Tweet these
feminist.
to me. Tweet these to me. I want to see these. Oh my god, this is yes.
Oh good God.
Do a Jew face. Alright, you should someone tell me how to do a Jew
I don't
face.
have a leash on Ralph. Ralph doesn't want a leash. All Sarge ever does is, will you put the leash on me?
No, Ralph is a sexy boy. He's not your boy toy.
Oh boy.
JJ likes it when I wear the leash. What can I say?
Snap, snap.
She gets the leash on, and she kind of puts her foot on me. Yeah, you like that, don't you?
JJ goes crazy with the Z.
Sarge, stop abusing it. Stop abusing your laptop.
This is how crazy
This is
Sarge
getting out of
made.
control.
Is that thing for? We should have never bought it for him.
That's how crazy Sarge made you go, JJ. He drove you off the deep end.
I can see almost all of the hairs in Sarge's nose.
Oh, that's uncouth and degenerate.
Oh my god, he's gonna clip them off! JJ, look behind you.
Uncouth.
Yo, Craig. Craig, present me real quick.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, rub my hands together and make a greedy face. Okay.
Oh, hold on, you have to wait. We're looking at, oh my god, this is crazy.
That is one of the most true statements I've heard about these.
Alright, I'm gonna do a Jew face. Bye, what the chat room, so.
I don't think he can.
Oh my god, you look like a psychotic German.
The shekels.
Oh my god.
Let's see it, Sarge.
Please tell me you just got that screenshot right there of him rubbing his hands with the evil face and her just on her phone. Like, get me the fuck out of here, dude.
The shekels.
He looks as crazy as I do on a Saturday night.
And don't take offense, Mr. J, but that's saying something.
Give my phone back.
That right there is
JJ cries.
Not
Sarge, you're committing phone rape right now. You might want to not do
Quick,
that.
JJ, become JJ Scratches.
With a Z.
My nails are too blunt. They're fake.
Oh no.
No, she just.
Sarge. Sarge.
They are usually really blunt. They're pretty blunt usually.
Sarge, you might want to get your scissors.
Those are.
That was Sarge before Johnny jumped over the screen.
Poor John Kelly, you leave him alone.
I invited him to come on. He's welcome to come on.
Hey, I'll get John in here.
Say that about John Kelly ever.
John Kelly Rose.
Dr. Daedalus.
The dopefish, baddest panda on the internet.
You know
You're
it.
goddamn right.
Yep. Well, I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know.
Of course, Bobby.
What? I have no idea what you're saying.
So, Mr. Green Grapist, what are we doing next?
Next. Well, next I think
More
we should all
fucking
go.
around. What do you think we're gonna do? It's not like we do anything productive.
I think we need to hold JJTalkz ransom.
Uh-oh.
That's what we were doing.
They muted and they decided to stop presenting themselves. This is bad.
Oh, here we go, guys.
I hear you can feel the rape coming back through the screen right now.
No,
I mean, laughing.
no. What you can hear is them putting the beds together and getting freaky deaky.
I mean, Laughing Witch is not going to be able to repair this bathtub.
Nope.
Oh, damn, that sounds
You hear-
very fat.
I have a message for Jenny McDermott.
What?
You hear that, Jenny McDermott? That's the sound of the patriarchy claiming another feminist.
You know, it sounds kind of like creaky, 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 creaky. You know.
Do not let JJ go until Sargon releases his game.
Exactly.
Sargon doesn't negotiate with terrorists. They'll kill her.
Sargon
It's a-
would negotiate with a terrorist for me.
Hey, get Sargon in here.
Okay, well, let's see if we can get a hold of him. I don't know if he's even awake right now.
Ring, ring, ring. Banana phone.
An unethical person? Can a person be unethical?
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding.
I don't know.
Telephone.
Why doesn't
I've
Sarge
got this feeling.
and the
It's
Green
so
Grapist
appealing.
debate that?
Cellular, modular, interactive, modular, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong,
damn it.
ding, telephone.
Don't stop.
That was incredibly Jewish of you.
JJ Stare with a Z.
Alright, I'm trying to find other people.
What's up, John?
Oh my god.
Welcome, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the baddest panda on the fucking internet.
Damn right. Right here is evidence of collusion.
Dr. Daedalus.
So what you're all talking about?
We're talking about feminism and Gamergate coming together.
Yes, ethics and feminism and Gamergate.
This is history in the making.
Feminism and Gamergate.
Exactly.
AKA shit posting.
Well, I'm going to comment on that. I think that, I think that's an interesting topic because people try to like sideline it a bit, or they either do in one of two ways. They either characterize it as through a straw man, right? Something completely different from what it actually is, or they say it's a non-issue, which is also not the case at all. There's clearly a feminist bent and angle from various outlets that the consumer revolt has been protesting and boycotting.
Bastard.
Oh, please.
God damn it, Max!
Like, take for example one outlet. Like, take for example Nia Sarkeesian, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Generally, she falls into either camp. Either, oh, you shouldn't talk about her, she's a literally who, or you get the other camp that says, oh, well, she's wrong for these retarded reasons, and they're not really hitting at the nature of the beast.
I mean, she's a cunt, so I don't see how that really makes her feminism relevant.
Right. But here's how it's relevant. People listen to Anita because she's a feminist.
Right.
But she's not a very good feminist, is she?
Right, and I'd say if they listen to her solely because she's a feminist, then those people have problems too.
But the thing is, everyone just accepts. Here's the thing, though: the public at large accepts Sarkeesian as a figurehead of feminism. This is the wrong angle to take. What you should really be doing. Go ahead.
Mr. J, is that you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was busy stabbing this homeless man. I will mute myself.
Oh, okay. Oh, you could have just said that. I was wondering what that noise was. Go on about it, Mr. J. I'm sorry, Kelly.
What, Batman and Joker and Harley Quinn the same stream? Why isn't anyone in Arkham yet?
Oh, don't worry. We have Catwoman.
I'm asking myself the same thing.
We have
plenty of crazy people in here. We see a lot of shrinks.
We have
Catwoman.
Catwoman. We have Catwoman and the Riddler on display right now.
My God, why are you going down this road? Your mother's not going to be proud of you at all.
Comic books and superheroes. Couldn't you be studying biology?
I'm serious.
Well, anyway, the point I was getting at was, why not point out that Sarkeesian isn't a very good feminist at all?
I do.
There you go.
Nobody listens to me though because I don't know.
It's okay, JJ. They don't listen to me either.
Well, if you could convince the wider public that Sarkeesian is not a very good feminist, she'd have no leg to stand on. She's already been discredited as a gamer, and she's already been criticized being bombastic and all this other stuff. But if you just remove her feminist cred, so to say, then
Well, I mean, she went and she bitched to the ultimate bastion of patriarchy, the UN.
I doubt that will be an isolated incident, by the way.
We need more help. They're calling us names on the Twitters.
Yeah.
So many names.
Don't forget, she also went to Google as well. Like
I know, she went to Google Ideas so she could steal them.
You may have noticed that Google has more and more been censoring content.
Oh no, they've been doing this shit for years. You just didn't know about it.
This is also true.
You know, if you really want some archives in this shit, I suggest you go look at Torrent Free, where you go over to TechDate.
Yep.
Call my nephew.
John Kelly. See, this guy I so happen to have just murdered. He has a name tag that reads Low Ping. Do you know anyone by that name?
Oh, can you get us a pelt? Can you get us a pelt? I hear Panda is excellent fashion this time of year.
Well, I mean...
I don't want to do anything illegal.
You're gonna have to funny. A little bit place, though.
It's funny you say that because this dude named Lo Ping, or I assume, has a pelt on him already. I'll mail it to you. It's a little bloody though.
Oh God. You're gonna have to
clean it up. I don't want to have to get a new rug.
I can barely understand you, Lisa.
Yeah, your phone is it's the signal's dying or something.
It sounds like you're speaking in a tin can.
Speak louder.
Can I recommend you get a headset for your phone?
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
All out and I was screaming at it.
This is what happens when people use bad phones on streams.
Yes,
Observe.
Observe? How can I observe her? And she doesn't have the signal to give me a picture.
Mr. J.
Oh, there you are, Harley. I'm sorry. I'm
don't
busy.
deserve to be in Arkham.
I didn't know the Joker ever apologized.
Do your job.
Why would he apologize?
Exactly.
Because Harley is my one and only.
Hey, Joker. Joker, was that supposed to be funny? Because I don't hear you cackling.
Oh, it's not supposed to be funny. It's the truth.
That's sad.
Are you saying it's tragic?
I don't know. The truth can be funny.
Go now.
I did not mean for that to look so compromising.
I did. It totally
Too
did.
late for that.
Well, you already know my thoughts on Lo Ping. I think he has a lot of stupid ideas and he doesn't want to have them challenged, which is why he's a coward who doesn't come on screen face.
Well, if you want to know what I think about Lo Ping, he's a little dead, a little bloody. Hold on.
Wait, did you actually kill Lo Ping?
Hold on. One sec.
Oh, Johnny.
There you go. He's smiling. Now he's always happy. You'll see the funny side in life.
Mail me the head, I'll mount it to a wall.
I kind of want to draw this now, while joking aside.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But basically, recently he released a little bit of a hit piece against certain individuals where he's not so subtly called out. In fact, he not so subtly called them out to a degree in which, what can I say? He's too cowardly to actually mention the people by name he has an issue with. So instead, he takes shots at them, but does it in a way where he can pretend he's not talking about those specific people. So yes, I think he's a coward.
You know, it's okay though. See, now Lo Ping is like me. Now he'll always see the funny side of things.
Nope.
I'm a cynic. I don't have fun. I don't laugh.
Well, maybe you should change your avatar to the Flintstones commercial. That'd be funny.
Oh, I'm going to change it all tonight because I'm going to quit smoking tomorrow.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I feel bad for me.
He's gonna be bitching worse than that Yenta down the road.
If you stop smoking, I'll get you a tiger for Christmas.
Oh,
there
you
I
go.
Tiger's the dangerous.
Oh my
creature.
god, he has some!
Hey, Nick, if you stop smoking, I will buy you a pack of Lucky Strikes.
Besides, it's sort of like a novelty deal. You have to go to specific places to get them.
Good offer.
Don't worry, I will buy you a whole carton of filtered Lucky Strikes.
You fucking heretic.
No.
I've been trying to get JJ to take a puff on my long stick I have here, but he keeps declining my offer.
JJTalkz.
This is haram.
Don't you understand, Sarge? That stick has been tainted by the patriarchy.
The patriarchy!
That's a long stick that's been tainted by the patriarchy.
Stop talking to me, all of you.
Okay.
JJ, your hair looks nice.
Yes. You know, your hair looks a little green around the gills.
Oh my god. Yes, it's like green now.
Exactly. It's showing the craziness of JJTalkz with a Z.
Remember, Sarge, the cups are for the guests. You're not supposed to use them.
I love you too, Norris.
Nora, why don't you ever call us anymore? That's a legitimate question.
So.
JJ has to go back home in like 20 minutes, and this is on her laptop, so.
ETFN.
Not right now. What? Just calm down. I'm being kicked out. That's what's happening right now. I've been kicked out. Sarge is telling me to get going.
I'm just like, get the fuck out of here, woman.
Oh
Is it through the back door, by the way?
Shut up, woman. Get on my horse.
That was correct. Varric,
What?
Varric, you deserve the best joke of the stream award for that.
He said, "Do you have to
Oh
leave
my god. Nora said she loves you, JJ.
I said I love her too.
Oh.
Girl power.
Girl power.
Oh god.
No one gives a fuck about me. What the hell?
Oh, why?
Sarge, I don't love you.
It's all right, Sarge. You're the prettiest woman on stream.
Oh.
And John Kelly in first place right now. It's a tight one.
This is what they call the Christian side hug.
This is adorable, is what it is.
JJ hugs.
Oh, it's just painful.
John,
Yes.
you and me dress up as cosplaying of Vivian James. Who do you think will look better?
I mean, you look terrible in drag.
Sarge, are you willing to dye your hair?
No. I have
John.
to regrettably say I'd probably win that one.
John.
You win that one? All right. Then
It's
on
okay.
John.
It's okay, John. I have a question for you.
John,
Do you
this
think
summer, you and me, we see who can dress as the best Vivian James. It is on.
No, I'm not doing it. No.
Please, John.
Girl in the whole wide world, Sarge.
You know what's going to take the cake, right? Whoever's got the dedication to shave their legs so they look smooth through the ripped jeans.
John,
You know what?
Oh my god.
you want to know what's funny about this stream, John?
What?
Sarge is closer to a girl than you'll ever be.
That's mean.
Mr. J, I love you so much for that, Mr. J. That was amazing.
And I love Lo Ping's face. It's beautiful.
Wait, hold on a second. He has like 5 faces. Which one are you carving up?
Well, see, this face looks female. I can't tell anymore.
Well, I'm just confused now. I don't think you actually got Lo Ping. Try again.
No, I'm pretty sure I got one of them. The other 5 fled.
Well, you are a bit of a pathological liar. That's why I tell you to go to the shrink.
Well, I'm sorry, but
To be fair, he's been to a lot of shrinks. He don't do nothing.
it's true. That's why I love her.
Seeing jazz hands over there.
I'm feeling so triggered right now. Why aren't you guys snapping instead?
Yeah.
No, that's ableist too, because some people don't have hands.
I think
you know how
all the homosexuals in the
bang our
fancy
heads on the desk.
have to do.
My God, those poor quadriplegics.
You know, JJ, you would make a good Vivian James.
Okay, I'll drop my hair real quick.
Someone in the chat said I like John's serial killer face. Does that count for anything?
Actually, I have to say, he has a better serial killer face than me.
Hands are oppressive. They really are. All day.
Oppressive.
Yeah.
It is oppression right here.
You could just like grab people with them like that.
Like that.
Wait, I know how we can make it even more oppressive. JJ, smile.
Oh boy.
Yes! Now you see the funny side of things.
Oh my.
That smile is the face of Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, sure it is.
I said it before, I'll say it again. Merry Christmas, Gamergate.
Merry Christmas.
What about
Merry Christmas.
Merry
about
Christmas.
all
What?
you didn't celebrate all Hanukkah?
Yeah, seriously. What about Festivus too? You're gonna leave out those people.
Oh my god.
Festivus for the rest of us.
So
What
that's
about,
okay.
what's that? Oh, the
Gamergate, it is okay. I got you all a gift. You will each wake up on Christmas Day with a free knife. Go out there and get him.
Oh boy.
That sounds
Yeah,
great.
Here's a topic that
Funny
I've
knife am I gonna
recently
get?
John Kelly, someone
Yeah.
said that your voice sounds like Tim Wise.
I
Is that who
no
you
comment.
look
John,
I can
John,
neither confirm nor deny if I'm Tim Wise.
John,
You know,
I
that
have
is one of the
to
big
address
questions,
an
though.
accusation that was pointed out to me.
Go for it.
Are you or are you not Margaret Gell?
Oh,
Oh
Well-
my god.
Oh.
Hi,
Why
Nick.
do I want all the fun of that rumor?
There's two of Nick in here right now.
Oh, it's like miniature me, but I'm dancing in
Spitting
two
cigarettes.
balls.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you.
No, I just
This just got weird.
find it hilarious that people keep on making more rumors about me. I've been called like a trust fund baby. I've been called
Don't you have a trust fund?
I've been called a DNC shell. It's like there's one particular group of people on a particular forum. It's a single letter one. It's between the letters U and W, I think. That might be.
You're right.
You know who the fuck you are, John.
Yeah, they even were speculating that I'm being a paid shill.
You know what, Sean? I think you're fucking awesome. So.
Oh, you mean that forum?
Well, I think.
Yes.
John, you are fucking awesome. Did you at least give them the reach around?
Can you neither confirm nor deny that one?
I don't want to disclose what happens in the privacy bedroom, right?
Ooh, gentlemen.
Oh my.
Hey, what kind of scandal have you been up to? You little mink, you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Scandals I've been on to lately. I don't know. I mean, like,
Stop tickling JJ, Sarge.
As far as scandals go, I don't think there's any scandals that I've been a part of.
John,
I've commented on
which
scandals.
members have you been hooking up with?
None of them. Absolutely none of them.
Liar, you fucking liar. I saw you talk to Vivian.
I was gonna say, he totally hooked up with her.
Oh, that guy. Wait, so
You and Vivian were having major tweet sex the other day. I have a feeling that you and her are like.
Oh, they consummated that shit on stream too.
No, it's
I
nothing
just saw
like
the
that.
good shit.
Yeah, what happened was Johnny Fox was interviewing Cult of Vivian, so I peeked in for a listen, and there was a certain point where Fox invited me on, and we talked for a couple of hours. So
that was actually a
pretty
good
much
stream.
it.
And then were you guys like gazing at each other lovingly afterward?
Like for a long time.
No, nothing like that, but...
Because, I mean, you are a Vivian fag, so that should have been right up your alley.
What, are Vivians attracted to other Vivians now? Because if that's the case...
JJ...
Homosexuality.
Bye.
Homosexuality.
Yeah.
Bye, JJ.
If I get home.
Bye.
No one gives a
Bye,
fuck.
JJ.
Let's see how it is.
JJ.
Everybody says bye, JJ.
Hey.
Hi, JJ. Sarge, suck it.
Bye, Sarge.
Just don't let her leave by the back door, Sarge.
John, I'd like to ask you, do you have any last words for Lo Ping's head?
What the fuck? Demented Gamer wants to know if you can come in. He was just DMing me.
What?
No, we
I
have like
said-
other people we've been asking.
I said I was stabbing Lo Ping. I meant what I said.
That is
Nope.
terrible.
All I have to say is you should have quit while you were ahead.
Wow, Gladius, you're just fucking autistic.
Yeah. Yeah, but me and Vivian, we talked about some issues that we disagreed on, and we talked about primarily issues, and that was pretty much it. There was some stuff about ethics, about moderation policies, and a little bit about Ralph. Speaking of which, hey, Ralph.
John Kelly, you son of a bitch. What's up?
Oh, hey, Ralph.
Not much.
Whoa.
This is all getting quite interesting.
You just missed JJ, buddy.
This has been the best stream ever.
That's cool, man.
Oh!
What did that go up
Goody.
How you
Ralph.
doing tonight, Ralph?
She might be back. She had to go home, so we'll see how long that takes.
Ralph, do me a favor. Stay in the stream. I will be right back.
Oh, no. What are you doing, Mr. J?
This guy take care of the body.
So what I was being talked about before I even came in? How's it going?
Apparently.
Nothing. We're just going over the stream I had with Vivian.
Oh, Conta Vivian. Yes, I know her well. She's going to be the subject of the shoot stream this Friday, so if she's listening, well, I love you. Baby.
Feel
Come
free
on.
to show your shit, man. Like, when what time and so on.
Yeah, Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. That's the shoot stream, Tom.
Okay.
Me and
Nora
Wild
is
Goose
threatening
and
you in
some
the
other.
chat. Nora is threatening you in the chat.
It won't be the first time.
Ralph, I was wondering something. Do you use deep freeze as a resource?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
The fuck?
You made it, Max. Do I use deep freeze?
AIDS infected.
Not really. I mean, deep freeze. Deep freeze is a good resource, but I don't use it that much personally. No.
Well, one of the things that I was wondering, it's something that I proposed on Twitter earlier. I put out there is, we use it to take journalists to task.
Yeah,
And
I mean it's
Jim
great.
Sterling is a journalist. He should be on that. He's not.
Yeah, I know there's some discrepancies with who's on it and who's not. Some people want to put me on it, for instance, and I'm not really sure the exact criteria. But yeah, Jim Sterling, I'm not a fan of his. I was one of the first people to ever call him out a long time ago, and I caught so much shit for it. But fuck him. If he's listening, I doubt he is. Fuck you.
All right, Jim Sterling is a cunt.
I'm sure part of his army is listening anyway.
Well, they can go suck it.
Yeah.
Bring it, bitches.
He was backing Zoe Quinn after very early on, and of course, he had a little. Yeah, and of course he was going to play voice acting for one of her games, so just throwing that out there as well. Yeah. And of course,
There's also other games that he's covered and not disclosed that he, was given parts in or had a hand in creating.
Oh yeah, and he claims to be a consumer advocate, but he is not a consumer advocate. He's only interested in his own political views and opinions, and he's pushing progressive politics onto his audience. So he's a true blue social justice warrior.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yep. He's making sweet money on Patreon though.
And his wife's ugly as fuck.
I was going to mention that. I saw the picture of his wife and I'm like, geez, no wonder he's so miserable all the time. I would be too if I had to wake up next to that every morning.
Oh, gee, now that JJ's not here, that sounds a lot like Steve Shives.
What I think is funny is that he was suggesting that Pan Games to talk to Laura K. Buzz, and Laura K. Buzz immediately brings up her consulting fee. So it's like, what the fuck? Is that her business manager?
Laura K is a part of Jim Sterling's little clique, and it basically, he's the token tranny of the group, basically, just to push him forward, to basically push trans advocacy stuff. And this whole trans advocacy stuff, I'm just gonna say is bullshit. It's the reason why it's bullshit is because they're taking what should be a medical/biological issue and they're turning to a political issue, and that just depresses me. It's like you have something that should be something that you take care of yourself, and you're pushing on to everyone else. And I notice a lot of people are doing this, both who are social justice warriors and some who are not, and it's disgusting. It's like it's one of the reasons why I'm very much against egalitarianism.
It's a pity thing. It's like, oh, hey, feel bad for us. We have someone that's trans on our side.
It's worse than that, because you have the loudmouths that are doing that, but at the same time you have various social political groups who are using trannies as a vector to push their own agenda.
That sounds about right.
Welcome back, Johnny.
Hey, I didn't even see you in the actual thing. I thought you were, I didn't know what happened to you, like you got kicked off your own show or what.
Really? Huh. Oh, nope, I'm here.
Oh, I see, because you were using the other one, the green thing instead. I was thinking it was Sarge's stream because it was him, so.
We used to do it on Sarge's channel, and Archon would constantly bitch that, well, actually all of us would bitch at him that he needs to get his ass in gear so we can get on stream. And finally, we've kicked around the idea of having a dedicated one for a while, and so finally I just fucking made it so he'd shut up.
Yeah.
Do it.
So here we
I
are.
actually need to get going, but thanks for having me on.
You're always welcome.
I will talk to you guys later.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Hey, Kelly, I just heard some shit. You're not
You
going to
just heard
believe
some
this.
shit? What is it, man?
Apparently, and this came from JT Vega. I was in a different call with him. It was an offline thing. It was me, Vega, and a couple other people just sitting there. He says something about Zoe Quinn is being protected by a pedo Illuminati or some shit.
I would look into it, but
I don't know if he was joking or what. I mean, I was like, I've seen some shit, and I don't know. It might be
here's
true.
the thing. I wouldn't say that has been proven yet, but I wouldn't discount it as being a possibility.
Oh wait a minute. What is the pedo Illuminati? And should I be on the
idea.
lookout
Nigga
for
just
this?
said it.
All right, here's why I'm.
This sounds like a
considering
job
that
for someone I know.
possibility. The reason why I consider the possibility is because of Butts.
Butts.
Not just Butts, but also the other guy that was affiliated with Feminist Frequency, the moderator. Forget his name. Dallas.
77.
Yeah, I saw that.
So this sounds like a job for the Pedo Defense Force. They need to go out there and find these people.
Yes, they do.
And then?
And then they can call them out.
Why are we stopping there?
And then they can call them out and send them to the authorities.
Well, if they've committed crimes, book them.
Yeah.
But if they haven't committed crimes, all you can really do is call them out. Unfortunately, pedophile advocacy is not a crime. Well, that's not really unfortunate because that would fall under freedom of speech. But at the same time, there's no reason to tolerate such speech. It's
No.
kind of like it should be countered.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, you know my stance on free speech there.
Right.
So absolutely countered is, I think, the right word for it.
Well, let me put it this way: if a publication is pushing that kind of garbage onto readers, I have no problem boycotting them. Like Salon, for instance, they've been doing that for quite a while now, and they've been ramping it up ever since Butts came to the forefront. And I've noticed a lot of other publications doing it too.
Well,
and they're using the same progressive rhetoric.
Well, hey, they're a marginalized class, right? You know,
John,
their
Total
stories
Biscuit-
haven't been heard.
Total Biscuit told me boycotts were bad, dude.
Well, that's for him.
No, I don't know. I'm just saying that. And what did he say though? For real, the other day, he said self-censorship was okay or some shit. I don't know. I saw the.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, it's morally ambiguous and it's fine. It's just like that's your choice, man.
Yeah, that was Total Biscuit stance as a bullshit stance because it doesn't really tackle the issue. Now, here's the reason why Total Biscuit is wrong on that issue. The reason why he's wrong because he was specifically referring to this latest Street Fighter game with the changes to what were their characters' names? Armika and the other one, I forget her name. I should know it. Popular Street Fighter character begins with a C. Someone field me on this one.
Fuck, what's her name? I know exactly who you're talking about. The British chick that has like the fucking like one piece with the thong and all that. Cammy.
Yes, thank you. Those two characters have certain animations censored. And Total Biscuit was saying, oh, this is perfectly fine because this sort of self-censorship is perfectly within the creative freedom, blah, blah, blah. Here's the problem with his argument. The consumers were already promised this content, and now they're arbitrarily removing it for political reasons. That's disgusting. It is completely anti-consumer, and Total Biscuit is dead wrong on this issue. When you promise something to your consumers, you should stick with it. You shouldn't take it away because because of political law, because you're getting political pressure from another group. It's just not in the consumer's interest.
Well, here's the idea.
Hold on a second, Craig. I'm sorry. I do want to.
Go ahead.
What do you think about the creators of Skullgirls censoring two of their characters fighting animations because of what they claimed were excessive penny shots?
Same difference. There was promised content that they're moving for arbitrary reasons, and the consumer base does not want it. So yeah, he's acting. Total Biscuit is acting anti-consumer to help the industry peddle more bullshit. So yeah, in this case, Total Biscuit is wrong.
Okay.
And normally Total Biscuit does talk good talk, but in this context, no, he's not. He's dead wrong. He should not be applauded for it. In fact, people should be saying, hey, no, you're wrong.
I did see a lot of people saying that.
Yeah.
But I know he's sick and everything. I ain't going there. I hope he gets well.
I disagree.
But, yeah.
So Ralph, I got a question for you. Presuming there was an after stream yesterday, did Roguestar ever mention if he's gonna fucking finish his game?
You know what? I just put out a story on Roguestar, and he actually sent me this insane story trying to troll me into running it. I could read it for the chat. It's just so bizarre that it honestly deserves a read. I posted the screenshot in the tweet.
Let's see this shit.
It's unreal. And just tell me and I'll read it if you want, or if somebody else can. It's funny. It's worth the lulz, trust me.
All right, hold on a second. Let me go ahead and share this shit, and I can do a little dramatic reading for you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Yada yada yada. Yeah. A new rogue star more concerned with trying to troll me than finishing FleetCom. Oh boy. Rogue star, I'm disappointed, son. No one in the Marines has any ounce of respect for Slave Valena. Every single unit he's joined has had horror stories. Valena was a monster, but not in terms of physical prowess. He is a total shitbag when it comes to PT. He operates on devious tactics to compromise for his weakling physique. Evaluations into his mental and ethical profile have been and is still a danger to national security. Rogue is definitely befitting a term because he was always mind-fucking every command where he was attached. Far back as 2000, your grammar sucks, Slade. Far back as 2004, Korean DMZ, we were already collectively thinking he was a proto-terrorist. Originally from the Philippines and a student of the madrasa Muslim education system now used by ISIS. We always had doubts about him. Regrettably, he got inside the Marines' recruitment process through his connections with the Filipino mob. U.S. Navy is still... Given all of this, and his connections to Manila criminal organizations, and Muslim insurgency, what I'm about to tell you here should be sent to federal investigators. Every Marine he has served with has had doubts about his loyalty since 2003. Far back to 2004. Time and time again, he's proved himself capable of treason. I'm a kill little pig myself, man. Take away from you. See, Rogue served time in the Korean DMZ at a certain listening post or outpost, LPOP across Korean borders, mostly anti-tank walls. He has been known to call in sniper artillery or mortar fire on North Korean civilian targets. Last I heard, there was a group of fleeing defectors. Many were Valena's unfortunate victims. Prior incidents of inhumane treatment of North Korean defectors have been all been recorded across the Panmunjom Security Command. He's that dangerous, he has no regard for life, and when given a post, he's been known to be cruel and inhumane when unleashing weapon systems. Wow. Ramadan, a Muslim holiday, is one of the only reasons he ever took leave in the Marines. After years of serving with him, I have always thought it odd that a supposed atheist had a long mat underneath his bunk. Particularly, he hates bacon. His excuse is he doesn't like the taste. But the truth is, he's a devout Islamist. Every single time we caught him during prayer, he employed a compass to face Mecca. During those times, we could say nothing due to the political correctness infiltrating the Corps. As far back as I can remember, and even today, I fear that how far back are you trying to reach, buddy? I mean, it's like the balls are right behind you. I fear that Valena is actually a deep-cover ISIS insurgent. Lots of Marines were always baffled by how he got a full honorable discharge, the one with the certificate. Most military service members only get a general under honorable discharge. It's general under honorable conditions. Whatever. He got a very elite service discharge. Only 10% of the veterans received that honor. You're talking so much shit right now. The cream of the crop. In the grapevine, we've heard, we're in the grapevine, all right. We've heard this high honor being awarded to him, mainly through his Muslim connections in the military Catholic Corps.
The fuck?
Did Azarban write this?
There's a breeding insurgency in America.
Wouldn't be surprised.
This is why I'm warning you about Rogue now. Triple the threat now, since he has access to numerous circles in Silicon Valley and the games industry. Lots of people are in deep danger. Every Marine who will have a story about Rogue will have the same conclusion. Guerrilla is also something very deep in Rogue's family history. ISIS itself is just a new organization compared to the more Islamic Liberation Front, more rather. Google it, guys. Has been operating for at least 30 years now. Rogue is part of the Moro family, which is why his last name is Villena. Continuing.
What?
He has deep ties to Sultan Kurat, his birthplace. Little by little, we found out his name, Slade, is actually Saji. He anglicized it. He anglicized it when he turned U.S. citizen. Guess when Obama took office? You know, back in 2003. After considering years of silence, Marines are finally getting back from the suck, and are so not from the shit. Then that sounds great, and are already reporting rogue. Time to take back our country.
You what, me?
He's anti-Trump, very, very anti-Trump. Guess why? After reading your article, Marines have been emboldened. Ralph is heard in the grapevine now, and we need your platform to expose this proto-terrorist. Beyond that, what I can give you is just the story. More Marines will step forward. You keep this up, Ethan Ralph. We need this badly. Semper Fi, motherfuckers.
For more true stories, please visit operatorchan.org.
Nothing like that.
Perfect smile.
Oh my god.
Ralph, if
not a road star, I used to be that.
Christ.
Ralph, if you could see the smile on Roguestar's face I have carved right now, my god. You would appreciate.
Look at this fucking puppet. He is fucking ridiculous.
Like, the attention to detail I carved into Rogue's face is just impeccable.
Did you give him the star eye patch?
I did. I carved it in myself.
Someone should let him know. You know, I know what it's like to be green and so on. So maybe if he's not so fucking jealous of anyone else, he could like finish his game, and that would be fun because it looked okay.
I know. Let's ask him. Rogue, are you gonna finish your game? No. Why? Because you're dead?
Here's the image he posted on Facebook earlier today, by the way. He went back and deleted it, but, you know, my people already screen capped it, so... He said, let me read it. One thing most people don't get, military veterans are the most vile, devious, and uncanny pranksters in any society. And that's what he posted on Facebook earlier today. So, yeah, good prank there, Slade.
Yeah, Rogue really self-destructed early on. He should have just spent more time on his game and less time on Gamergate, to be perfectly honest.
Well, it's a little too late now. Now he'll see the funny side of things.
He should have just took
like me.
He should have just took Wild Goose's advice and deleted everything. That's what I think. But
I think at this point you're right.
Yeah.
Though it is interesting looking to Roguestar's past connections. I'm just going to leave it at that. I think there's a GGR.
Oh, some of the people who pushed his Kickstarter originally, the first one, you know, he's had like 3 separate fundraisers. Yeah, the first one, Penny Arcade Connection. So yeah, it is pretty interesting.
Yeah, nothing conclusive, but those connections are interesting.
Hey Kelly, got a question for you.
Go for it.
I'm not trying to stir the pot, but did you see that shit that Low Pig put up earlier?
Did that fox just talk?
Yes, I
Holy
did.
shit, a talking fox!
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't pay too much attention these days, but this might be Losley.
I don't know if this is like hold on, let me see what the date on the video was, because Gething sent it to me earlier. Let me see. This was from about 3 days ago, so it was on the 17th. It was basically, literally what it was, to save you the 13 minutes, was he just pretty much slammed the living shit out of GGR.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious. The thing is,
like, God damn.
Yeah, here's the thing. His slam was so incompetent and so poorly handled that nobody wants anything to do with it. He basically made it, this is I'll give you a summation of the video. It's basically, hey guys, I hear you don't like leader fagging, so we're gonna put some leader fagging in your leader fagging, so you don't have to leader fag.
You know
That
what?
was
I
basically
actually
the
came
video.
to bat for you with that guy earlier today while I was at work because it was Ramey was talking to him, and something to do with like she wanted to debate him or something, right? Or some shit. And he's like, well, we can't. We got to do it publicly on Twitter. We can't do it on a stream. You know, doing it on a stream would be pointless. I'm like, weren't you supposed to debate John Kelly not long? I thought he, has requested at least one debate with you, and I still haven't seen nothing about that. What's going on with that? And he's like, well, we don't need a debate. There's no point. No point. I'm like, look, it's not if you think it's a point. It's the fact that if someone, you're levying all this shit against somebody, that person has the right of reply. Whether you think that they're going to come in good faith or not doesn't matter. I mean,
Yep.
You just need to, at least hear them out, even if you disagree already, but at least let them state their case.
I'll tell you why Loping's not going to debate me. He knows that if he got into a debate with me, he'd lose. That is why he's avoiding debates.
Well, I don't know which low-paying person it was because I've already heard that it's more than...
Who gives a fuck? If you believe that shit, I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. I think it's the same thing. It's the same piece of shit.
Gonna
loser.
jump off of it.
I'm not saying that I believed it, though. I'm just saying that I saw it.
This is multiple people. I don't give a fuck. I mean, you're all faggots, even if it is, but I don't believe that in the first place. So.
Oh, I believe they are multiple people. The question is how many and who they are.
Well, there's one less of them now. I can tell you that. I mean, that's gonna stink. God damn it, I have to get rid of that.
But here's the thing about them doing that. The reason why they do that, we're multiple people, we can't hold ourselves accountable to everything they say. Actually, yes, you can. Because, you have a shared account that your company uses. Which
Change
is
the password.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you can't hold your autism in, then you gotta lock out certain people from using that account. I mean, it's going to be really bad for your business.
Speaking of which...
John, are you alluding to something here?
The other... 5.
It is interesting. It is interesting that a Gamergate alternative, lowping.org, was shilled heavily by Gamergate, but that website has not updated, unless they add their latest YouTube video to the YouTube channel. That website is not updated since January of 2015 of current year.
Why don't you go ahead?
It's the current year already.
Yeah, I almost pulled a John Oliver there.
My God.
But still,
don't worry. The other 5 low pings, because I only counted 5 of them running away. I'll be coming for you.
Yeah, they're a bit vague as to how many there are. The highest number was 7. The lowest number was 3. So I think there's 3 core ones that use the account, and occasionally they lend it out to other people for whatever reason. I think it's worth looking into, especially since they got in early in the scene, and they promoted themselves as an alternative website for Gamergate to go first.
John, what have these people done? Seriously.
That's my...
Nothing.
We were going to get a September surprise.
No, they have been doing stuff. They've been shitposting. They've been shouting angrily at people.
Well, yeah. I mean,
stealing...
substantive things is what I meant. Yes, excuse me.
Oh, substantive things? Nothing. Nada.
Are we going to get
Hey, Kelly, last thing that they put up was February 2014, according to this. We're looking at right now.
That might double check it if it's February 2014.
Right.
Yeah, I mean it's right here.
Let me double check that. Are you at lowping.org?
I'm at low-ping.com, the one off of the actual Twitter.
Nah,
thing.
there's one. The one .org is his site. There's something on June 5th. It looks like, and there's a few posts from May.
If you can see that.
Yeah.
You're not on episodes.
Hey guys.
Hey stage, right?
Here's the site right here. I'll post it in chat. Point is, they don't really do shit.
Really quick question, John. I wasn't it with the Indivisible thing, the Skullgirls thing. Wasn't it because that they wanted to get to a certain point in the Kickstarter funds in order to put that in there uncensored?
Well, don't use Kickstarter. That's my advice. There's some other platforms you can use that will give you the promised content that you want. That's not.
No.
Oh, God damn
Why
it.
did you? I'm
sorry. I heard background noise and I didn't realize it was good sense.
Sorry. what I'm saying is that there were, hey, we wanted this amount of money.
If that is
and
the
if
case, that is
you get this amount of money, we'll give this to you.
All right. Well, there's 2 points to that. The first point being, don't use Kickstarter then if you're going to promise content and then you can't put it because you have some SJWs, in this case, the company behind Kickstarter, leaning on it.
No, what I said was that they'll give it to you if you get this.
Well, that's not justification for it. That means that you're more interested in corporate funding than you are in your actual backers. I'll potentially give you money anyway. So that is the definition of anti-consumer right there.
John, do you smile?
I have a feeling that I will for a very long time if we ever meet.
No, I'm asking you, have you ever just gleefully smiled into your opponent's eyes? No,
I've laughed at several people, if that's what you mean.
Exactly. You gotta look at the funny side of life.
Hey, Max, do you have any face paint left?
Oh, I have plenty.
You should go ahead and get some face paint on and show yourself on camera.
Oh, I think we'll be doing that a little bit after Christmas. Yes, everybody, the notorious Maxian's going to take off my little mask. Ooh.
Ooh.
Are you seriously? You're full of shit. Alright, do it. Turn your camera on right now. I'll turn mine on if you do.
No. I said I would do it after Christmas. You already got what you wanted, Ralph. I gargled AIDS-infected piss for you, bitch.
I see.
You get one favor a day.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll be right back.
Where's Contra Vivian? Somebody call her up. Bring her ass on here.
Don't think she would do that. Did you?
We
watch
need to
the
do some promo for the Saturday show here.
I know, but
excuse me, Friday show. I fucked it up.
With her, where she completely just like fucking. Here's my issue with that whole thing, right? Kelly came there and I got him to talk to her too, you know.
Seriously, what the fuck? How is this fox talking right now?
Oh, it's alright. That's just Ralph with his hand up a puppet.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm Ralph. Everyone knows that I'm actually Ralph. I'm just a split personality.
We don't really sound the same. I know we're both from the South, but no, we really
that a
don't.
lot of people have been using "you're exactly the same as this guy" as a criticism of other people instead of actually addressing their points. Or
yeah, I'm just. I know he's just fucking with me, but I'm just saying I've heard other people say that. Actually, Johnny Fox is usually the one who says it to me the most. Like,
well, I've been hearing it a lot. Everybody's like, "You sound like Ralph. You sound like Ralph," and I'm like, Tennessee, originally from Virginia. No.
I'll tell you exactly why people are doing that. It's basically a means of dismissing a person by basically lumping them with other people, so that way you can just say, oh, this is this group of people that are wrong.
Collectivism. Different animals all together.
Tribalism.
Right,
dude,
but it's a little
John,
bit more
you just
nuanced
sound
than
like
that.
Lou Ping right now. Stop it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Look.
John,
Here's the
are
big
you a
difference.
part?
I'm mainly Ralph. Obviously, is what I would consider probably when it comes to Gamergate news. That's the one I go to. Now, for me, you know, I don't really do the news that much anymore. I just mainly just grab a topic, get a bunch of people together, we talk about it, bitch about it, shit post. That's all I do. I'm not a news show as much as I used to be. I mean, I still talk about the news, but that's a stretch. That's more of just branding because it was a news show before, but I need to change that anyway with the new stuff. But, I mean, you know, two completely different, not even competitors, really, because, I mean, we don't even do the same shit.
Johnny Fox, I have a very important question to field to you.
Why so
Tell me
serious?
what exactly a fox says.
According to the video, that's what the fox says. It's like a cat noise almost. No, but I had called Vivian on, and here's the thing that bothered the shit out of me with that, you know, with that video that I made with her. I brought up the whole thing about her talking shit, right? You know, about her and her buddies, you know, laughing and talking shit. Well, she kept on bringing, well, Ralph, you know, got mad about the retweet. I'm like, That's not what I asked you. I asked you about after. Well, Ralph did written. No, God damn it, no. I'm talking about you talking shit, not about. I don't care why Ralph got mad.
All right, Johnny.
Let me explain. Let me explain that.
Okay.
Can I explain this? She's
Go ahead.
like, Ralph got mad about a retweet. Ralph got mad about this. Yeah, I did, and I'll tell you why. We had been beefing for months. We put it behind us. We went on a stream together. I thought everything was cool. And this is something she always does, by the way. She's very, very consistent in this behavior. She'll retweet other people's hits against her enemies. She'll retweet the nastiest shit. She was sitting there commenting on my mugshot one day, commenting on trolls, saying the most vile shit about me imaginable. And then she's like, oh, I'm just tweeting. I'm just talking. I just retweeted. Nah, cunt. You fucking knew what you were doing. We were supposed to be at peace. We were supposed to not be fucking with each other. And you're fucking retweeting this shit to your 9,000 followers. To me, that's a violation of any type of peace we had.
Oh, Cult of Vivian.
Hold on. Let me explain this. So here's the way she put it to me. I'm like, I kept saying, and Kelly, I think, was watching the whole time, so he can, back me up on this. I kept saying, that can't be it. That can't be all it is. There has to be something else, because I know Ralph, I don't think he would get, that mad over just that. There has to be something else that happened previously that was, there had to be something else. It couldn't be just he saw a retweet, he got mad automatically. There's nothing else to it. It was just, there had to be some kind of actual tension or something going on.
Like I said, I just totally ceased talking about her. We even joked around on Twitter a couple times. Like, there was no type of beef whatsoever. Then the psycho autist that goes by Otter Jesus started saying a bunch of shit about me. Actually, he was on Twitter and he said something about, I wonder when Ralph's gonna kill himself and shit like that. So I got drunk one night and went into his chat and said, you're gonna die alone and afraid, and you're a piece of shit. You're not worth shit. Just the regular everyday greeting there. And
the southern greeting.
Yeah, but this is how it always goes with me, right? I went in there and responded to his provocations. Then he screenshots all that and throws it on Twitter like I just went in there out of the blue and started saying all this shit. When he's tweeted like 600 times about me the last 2 months, sometimes musing about my suicide and shit. So yeah, fuck that dude. Fuck her. Fuck the whole clique. I hope they all fucking die. I don't even care.
Cult of Vivian. I just like to tell you, we had a lot of fun sending those special egg accounts at you. Don't worry, though. If you're listening, we'll be sending a lot more soon.
Throughout this whole affair, I think the one that was acting the most childish was Otter Jesus.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it's hard to disagree with it, John. I mean, Jesus.
My whole thing was, the reason I even brought it on to start with was because me and her had an exchange on Twitter, like, I think it was Tuesday or maybe it was Monday of last week, where I saw this shit, and I'm like, look, you're bitching about him getting mad, but then yet you kick the hornet's nest. Well, we're doing it because it's funny. I'm like, well, why don't you, if you're going to talk shit, why don't you fucking tag him so he can see it? Well, we're waiting for him to see it because it's fun, because we want to see him get, it'll be funny.
I caught part of that. I caught part of that because I was tweeting, I was talking to Gleason, and he was saying something about Ralph, and I tagged him in because I thought it was a respectable thing to do.
Yeah,
and he's like, oh, you just want to create drama. I mean, no, I don't.
Then Captain Young's just like, oh, he's just a kid. He's just some little kid. Dude's like 30 fucking years old. Are you kidding me? Look at his fat fucking face with a goddamn beard. That's not a fucking kid. I don't give a fuck if he's sick. I don't give a fuck what kind of fucking disease or illness he has or fucking mental problems. He's fucking nuts, and he's talking about me daily, saying all kinds of shit. I mean, he's
thirsty, man.
Fuck that dude. Like, and fuck anybody that defends him, to be honest with you. But that's just my perspective there.
When it comes to Otter Jesus, I have to say he's a 30-year-old man, and people are coddling him to placate to his 15-year-old fantasies. He's basically playing with the whole otter puppet thing. I really think he needs to drop that shtick, and he needs to carry himself far better than to pretend.
I mean, he does have some mental issues. That's pretty clear, but I don't give a fuck. I mean, if you're on Twitter saying all this shit, you're a grown man. I mean, I don't know, man.
Right, like, I'm not putting him down because he's autistic. I just think he's acting childish, even for his own capacity.
Well, not sure. There's a lot of autistic people around, but they don't all act like him. So yeah.
Well, there you go.
I have no idea who this guy is. So.
Yeah.
Like, you're not missing anything.
I have no strong beef with Otter Jesus. I just think he's acting really stupid, and if he's throwing around accusations like, "Oh, Ralph owes you owe this guy $200 because of some falling out of a deal," yeah, no, that's
well, that's not true either. We could get into that if y'all want, but
can I ask you a question about that? Because apparently there was some sort of deal made, but the whole
I'll tell you what happened. I was working on a book, and I still am, but I don't even know if I'm going to finish it now. But okay, I was working on a book. I don't make that much money off the site, believe it or not. And so I knew Starius. He said he could do graphics. He had offered to help me on some YouTube stuff before. And I said, hey, man, do you think you could design this cover for me? I don't have any money to pay you, though. But do you think you could design it for me? He said, yeah, sure, no problem, no problem. First off, it took him like 3 or 4 weeks to do it. I had to keep bugging him to even get it done. And then after he gave it to me, I was like, all right, well, since I didn't, since there was never any agreement to pay him, to be clear. And I said, okay, well, I'll put an ad up for your YouTube on my site. And he's just like, yeah, sure. And didn't hear anything about an ad. He didn't send me any graphics, didn't send me shit, none of that. And then Paolo had his meltdown, right, because he's a nut. And so he had his meltdown. In the middle of his meltdown, he said Starius has this plan had this plan to unite all anti-Gamergate and Gamergate and everybody behind their hatred of me. We're going to do a class action lawsuit, and this was Starius' idea. And so I said, oh, well, that's fucking weird. So after the stream, I went and asked Starius, I was like, is this fucking true? He's like, yeah, but I was just drunk, man. No big deal. I was like, yeah, okay, fuck off. And then we kind of made cool with it. I didn't say anything. I was like, all right, man, whatever. I didn't talk to him for a while. And so, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks later, he comes at me, he's like, you got my $200? And I was like, no. We never agreed on any $200. He didn't say, will you put up my ad or anything like that. He's like, do you have $200? And I said, no. I mean, it wasn't worth $20, much less $200.
No. That's the part that really bugged me about our Jesus' claim, is that he said that you agreed to pay him money, which is a serious charge.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Yeah. That's why I was upset. That's why I called him out, and I argued with him for a bit, and people said, John, that was pretty autistic. I was like, yeah, you're right. But the point was, it's like you don't make claims like that without some kind of proof. I mean, if there was an invoice or an email or some agreement, you have to provide that. You can't just make the claim.
Well, John, you know as well as I do, these ethics-only people or whatever, they're not really that concerned about actual ethics and about actual truth-telling. I'm more truthful than any of these fuckers could ever dream of being, so I'm not really... It doesn't matter what I say. That crowd's going to believe what they want to believe, but that's actually what happened. So
now, that being said, there is a point of this I do want to see if you can address.
Sure.
Firstly, did he finish the promised artwork for you? Did he give it to you?
He did send me the artwork, yes.
Okay. Did you in exchange say that you would shill for his channel or something like that?
I actually was the one who proposed that. I said, hey, man, since, it was never, I never was going to pay you, it was never agreed upon. I was like, I'll put an ad up for your channel or whatever. And
okay. Did you specify what that ad was?
No, there was no specification what the ad was, and like I said, he never sent me an ad. If he's listening, send me the ad now. Somebody said I should just make up, like a troll type ad for him. I thought about it, but I didn't even feel like doing it.
That part is a bit of a legitimate criticism, because if you did make that deal where you said you would advertise for him, I think that you should, as like, just fulfill that end of the bargain.
Yeah,
even
I mean,
if you didn't use a commission.
I'm not gonna do that. So.
All right. But that part is legitimate. But the $200 thing, no, that's fucking bullshit. And people should stop spinning rumors around.
I mean, if he wanted the ad so bad, why didn't he send it to me for those 2 or 3 months? And why was he trying to fucking hold me up for $200? And why was he trying to initiate class action lawsuits on some dumbass shit, which is just totally ridiculous anyway? Cunt to Vivian's like, well, he could sue you, Rob. He can't sue me, you stupid bitch. Do you even know how the fucking law works?
Ralph.
All these internet fucking lawyers think they know
Ralph,
everything.
You need to smile more. You just need to smile
if it actually did go to court, I think the judge would throw out the case because.
Of course it would.
Yeah. The reason being, he already tried to lean on you with this kind of leverage to go ahead and try to get money out of you.
It wouldn't even get to court, John. The lawyer fees cost more than this whole thing's worth for one, and then nobody's
Pretty
gonna.
much.
Yeah.
And besides, Ralph, he can't exactly sue you for what you don't necessarily have. If he was trying to get, like, like $1 million out of me or something.
And I didn't use the art. I didn't do anything with it. It's never been used on any type of material I've ever put out. So, yeah, I don't know.
It's okay. Just smile, Ralph. Let it all drift away.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's like this whole thing was this whole thing started because one guy got upset with another guy, and then they just decided to extrapolate it, and then you have people playing the victim, and it just makes me shake my head. And that's why I'm saying that Archie just looks the worst out of anyone out of this. Like, seriously, like, dude, grow up. Like, that's all I have to say about that. I mean, like, I don't really have any strong beef against the guy, but he fucked up this time.
I mean, he's just a liar. What else can be said?
Well, the real question, Kelly, is: are you even surprised at this point? I mean,
this has been going on the whole time, and some people like to say it only happens on the weekends. It's been happening 24/7. You just don't pay attention. It's just this whole thing is so big and so vast that there's no possible way you can pay attention to all the little inside baseball that goes on. I actually think that's a good term for a lot of this stuff than drama, because that's essentially what it is.
Oh, a lot of this is just arguing with the fucking umpire.
Yeah, there's also that too. I mean, it's not all of it that way, but it's like they can't like.
That was never 11 innings. Yes, it was.
Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of once they actually talked about this on a radio program about there was this controversial move they were going to do where I don't know if this is still an issue in baseball circles or not.
Are they going to put one on second?
No. With camera footage to show definitively where the calls go, right?
Yeah.
Like
they decided against it.
Yeah, because the idea was that the umpire should be the arbiter of this, and you can't argue with the umpire.
Yeah, I'm so glad they decided to go the other way in football.
Yeah, I can.
Like, I'm sorry. There's rules. Let's go with technology.
Hey, Kelly, I got a proposition for you. I think you might like this. I don't know if it's going to happen yet, but I want to know your opinion on it.
All right.
All right, so there's a plan. Now, you know Tiberius, right, from my show?
Yes.
Well, I don't know what the fuck happened to him. He just sort of got rid of his Twitter and says he's going to be somebody else. But anyway, him and Robin Gething had a falling out, which, big fucking shock. That didn't take long for that to happen. As soon as they met each other, they didn't like each other. But anyway, so Tiberius really wants to debate Gething. So who do you think's going to win that one?
Honestly, Tiberius could win, but he can't really like. Tiberius can win, but he's going to need some.
Robin Gething versus a non-culture of how he thinks the non-culture is awful and all this other shit. I don't really give a fuck.
Before I continue, I'm just going to say this flat out. I'm going to say this flat out. Firstly, Gething is wrong 99% of the time. He does not know what he's talking about. He's fielding these arguments just to promote himself and his little channel, which is largely unsuccessful, and he's pushing his own political agendas and bends to basically promote himself and his liberal leftist progressivist ideas. And he can go fuck himself. And quite frankly, can also go fuck himself for being a con artist.
Yeah, because I was talking to him, I think it was last night, and he was basically saying, well, with that open house thing that you do, the same thing he does. I guess he sees me as competition at this point, even though I'm fucking not. But, he's like, well, if you do this open house thing, it's not going to get anywhere. I'm like, Gething, I'm not, number one, it's Christmas time, so it's going to be a little more difficult. I'm not trying to really get anywhere with the open house bit. That's just to have people come in and hang out if they wanted to after the show, but nice try.
Yeah. Well, here's what I recommend. Don't, as far as, it's...
I just do what the fuck I want. I don't give a shit. I haven't, put it this way. JFS is not my job. It's just what I do when I'm off work because I'm bored. It gives me something to do. It lets me, catch up on the news and just talk shit with my friends, and everyone has fun doing it. That's the whole point of this at this point. Because I work enough hours a week where I don't have to. I'm not saying I'm rich, but I don't have to worry about, doing JFS for actual money. You know what I mean?
Don't lie, Johnny. You're rich as fuck, aren't you? You're caked up like a son of a bitch.
No, if Gething wants to have some fun,
I'm all right. I'll put it there.
You want to have some fun?
I see.
Get him into a stream with me, and I'll point out all his bullshit.
You and Gething?
Oh yeah, he'll never do it because he's a coward and he knows he's wrong. But
I would find that interesting. That would be a good one, a versus sort of thing, because he did kind of compare my show to WWE, saying that I was trying to.
What's wrong with the WWE?
Like, I don't know, but he was acting like I was trying to do like wrestling matches. I'm like, okay, how many times have I had a versus John Kelly versus Sargon? And that's it. I don't think I've ever had a versus match. I mean, him and Cannabis Curtis went at it, but that wasn't planned. They
Not to
literally
mention
just got in
how
the same
Gething
room
and other
started
members of
fighting.
that little clique that comprises of the Open House and Loot Gamer, they were going about pressuring Cannabis Curtis to basically destroy me in like some kind of an interview. And before that, like for months and months on end, Gething was poisoning my name by going around whispering to other people's ears and saying, John Kelly's no good, he's a bad panda, etc., etc., so on and so forth.
You're a bad panda.
Yeah, pretty much. And here's the funny thing about that. My solution to the falling out me and Gething had back last year in November, around this, about a month, like around a year and a month ago, it was just basically to break ties with him. I wasn't going to do anything against him. I was just going to leave him alone. But he wouldn't have that. He hated me so much. He went around telling everyone what a bad person I am. He can go fuck himself.
Oh.
Yeah, like why would you have such a hate boner against somebody who decided to go in a different direction than you did?
It's an insult, John.
Exactly.
Was that? No, that was I was thinking that was.
Yeah, but if Gething wants to take me to the cat for any things I said about him, he's more than welcome to try to challenge me. But he won't, because like a little coward, he hides behind a block.
I mean, I'll talk to him because I know Gething well enough. I don't know his history or anything. I mean, let's put it this way: I can message him and he'll talk to me back. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can ask him about setting up something like that. I mean, but I just kind of find it strange that my show is basically like almost like a Royal Rumble when I'm like I only had like as far as I remember like one that was actually an argument that broke out, which was you and Sargon. Then that which wasn't planned, and then it was the one where it was him and Cannabis Curtis went at it, which I just named it that because fuck, it was pretty funny. Because basically, I think he said something about Cannabis' show was shit because of whatever it was. There was that one stream where you were on there, and somehow or another, a bunch of trolls got in there, and shit got crazy.
Well,
and
that would do it.
he insulted him on it, and those two went at it. I'm like, oh my god, here we go. I just let him go, but it only lasted about 15 minutes. And
hey,
then,
Gething, how about you make your own show good instead of worrying about what other people
That's exactly what I was
like?
going to say.
I'm just like,
Salty, nobody wants to see his
if you
shit.
want to go at it, let them fight, but everybody else stay the hell out of it so I can actually hear what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
And if somebody gets out of hand or starts saying, well, motherfucker this and motherfucker that, then I'll start moderating. But if they're, at least they can yell at each other, but I don't want someone saying, well, I'm going to come to your house and kill you. That's when I'm going to start, hey.
John Kelly needs to smile more.
But he's smiling right now.
Max, send that to me over Skype. I'm gonna use that.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump out. If you guys are still
glorious.
going, like 30 minutes or so, I might jump back in.
Okay.
I gotta go finish something up. Thank you for hosting.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
Peace out, everyone.
See you later. Have a good night.
I'm just like, I'll be honest. I don't know Robin Gething's history. I like Robin. He seems like a nice guy, but I know that people have issues with him. I haven't
Talk
had
to him about Islam. Go ahead. Just bring up Islam and watch him react. That's all I got to say about that. And as far as the whole anonymity thing goes,
it's going to be a big fucking blowout like it is when I tell Mornblade that the UK would have been fucked if USA didn't help them.
Pretty much.
There's a question. Why is it, do you think, that Robin Gething is always with a giant green ogre? For real, answer the question. Does he have a fetish for giant green ogres?
Hey, he has layers.
No.
But if people want to fight on the show, they can go
He has
ahead.
a sexual ogre drive.
I think you're right.
He's gonna get his anus shreked.
Kelly, one thing though about that, just saying, the news show, that shit doesn't happen. Open house, free game, fight all you want. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, anytime he's down, I'll take him on.
Well, I need to get him and Tiberius first because they have first call on that one.
Well, here's the thing about that whole anonymity debate. I think he already lost the anonymity debate. Children really wrecked him, and he's really embarrassed as a result of it.
And Dedrin, whatever.
Yeah.
He's an alright guy too. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw what Hacktivist or whatever put up, like that clip.
That was the best part.
The meltdown thing or whatever, where it's like, I can yell too.
The best part is, I hear that after that show ended, he honestly tried to tell the people that were still in the hangout that it was a good show. And they were like, fuck off. That was funny.
It was a good show, and you're like, no, it was a good show.
You gotta admit, Gamergate does produce some very strange and entertaining characters, though. There's a lot of shit that goes down. It's like, holy shit.
You don't even know the half of it. There are
Oh
so
my
many
God.
people involved with this that, oh my gosh.
It's crazy, the shit that I just see. I see shit roll across my desk almost every fucking day. It's always this shit happened. Like, are you fucking sitting? No way in hell. Oh shit! It's always entertaining to see what kind of bull. Well, these two got into it. What the hell is their problem this time?
Oh yeah, there's so many connections and leads into this. That's just ridiculous.
Jesus Christ. It's amazing. You get a bunch of grown people together and they just can't fucking get along long enough to talk about games.
And then there's a whole bunch of
holy
shit.
John talked about that a little bit yesterday. He said some of the people that participate in a lot of the streams don't have maturity. Like, they're too socially inexperienced to deal with some of the situations they get into.
Well, I can understand the occasional blowout because if something bad really went down, but I mean, not this shit where it's like all the fucking time.
Oh wait, I might have to go here because all the background noise.
Okay.
Alright. Catch you later, Stage Fright.
Thanks for coming on.
Right. Well, as far as that goes, what you need to do is focus more on content and things, substantive things that actually matter to people. Like, pick a topic and pick an audience and feel that topic to that audience. There you go.
Yeah.
What if we just like shitposting?
No, that could also work too.
Yeah, that's open house.
I know I like shit posting.
Well, that's what Twitter's for, right?
Well,
Shitposting.
luckily, John, the next episode is I don't know because it has 10 hours left, but apparently the
People do
number
care
one
about
voted thing for
potatoes.
this coming week is CISA, so
Oh no.
we get to talk about that because I put up CISA. I tried to vary it a little bit. Pretty much with CISA, the Sanders scandal, where like that whole email thing that went down, and then well, not email, but like whatever the list or whatever with Sanders. Then just funny stories, just like if people just wanted us to shit post, and then others if they wanted to reply, which literally it's 40% CISA right now, so that is gonna be anything else. Even if it doesn't win, I'm still gonna talk about CISA. I don't give a shit.
I want to briefly talk about CISA for a second because now you mention it, because I also got to get going myself. But when it comes to CISA, here's what I'm going to recommend. I'm going to recommend people look at the spending law that was passed that included the CISA bill, right? And I'm going to recommend people read it carefully and find exploits in the law to use the law against the Congress so that way they have motivation to get rid of the damn thing. Because this was something that a lot of people and corporations were protesting and against, but they pushed it through anyway. And the Department of Homeland Defense even came out and said, hey, this is a bad bill. This will actually hurt American security. But they passed it anyway. And all it does is it's going to promote it's basically a subversion of the Fifth Amendment, and that's just disgusting. It shouldn't be allowed. Once you get rid of the Fifth, and in this context, get rid of the Fifth Amendment, you go out, then the First Amendment falls, then the Second Amendment falls, and you're pretty much living in a totalitarian state. Thanks, government.
Totalitarian state's not exactly something I'm going to stand for.
Yeah.
You saw what they did with the TPP. They just shoved that shit right through. Didn't even give you a chance to look at it. They're like, we don't know what it is, but it's still passing.
Don't worry, John. I think it was a beautiful speech.
I think Batman still needs to work out that constipation problem he has over there. Looks a little angry.
I think a certain fox has a certain fetish for constipated bats. What do you think, Batsy? Batsy, old pal.
Shut the fuck up.
And there you have it, the Batman. Ooh.
One's fucking listening to you.
Oh god, okay, Ramy said in chat, lol, that shoved that shit right through, and Alex Avatar's like, it won't fit.
Ew.
Oh my God, that again. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm calling the FBI.
In this hangout, conveniently cropped pictures.
While we're doing cropped porn?
It's not actually porn, that's the funny thing.
Why not?
All right, before I go, I want to do one last thing. If you want to talk about video games right now on 8chan, you may be tempted to go to the top board. But, you know, right now it's being heavily moderated with, like, you know, red-style moderation. Everyone's getting banned and stuff like that. So I'm going to recommend an alternative. Go to the Z board. It's fresh, it's new, it's run by a guy who does not give a fuck. The only thing that you're not allowed to talk about is Gamergate and anime. Go there if you want to talk about video games.
John, before you go,
H.net/Z.
Am I triggering you?
No.
Does Jim Sterling trigger you?
Not that photo though, because you know I'd like to see Jim Sterling load.
I like that you put a smile on his face.
Yes,
I did.
I'd like to put a smile on his face.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Yes.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
All right, night, John.
Hey, John.
Smile more, John. Smile more. Little does John know, I know he is a part of Lil Ping, and he will smile.
Christ, I thought this was about ethics and games journalism.
No, it's about more than ethics and games journalism.
This is about
it's about ethics in making people smile journalism.
It's about Ramey's button.
I thought this was about ethics and captured blue-haired people.
Full disclosure, I've interacted with this Allison Prime. The accounts flirted with me a bunch
Is
of times.
that Rogue Star? Oh no, never mind. I killed Rogue Star. That's
He carries the taint.
Fuck up. Yeah.
Let's ask the
Yeah,
real
what
Rogue
the
Star.
fuck is that?
Let's ask the real Rogue Star what he thinks. Oh, that's right. You're dead. Never mind.
What?
So, Roguestar, when the fuck's the game coming out?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
All right. Coming out whenever I feel like it.
I want myself.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I want the. I greenlit that shit. Get that shit out.
Fuck, man.
I literally do game development for military research.
Uh-huh.
Oh. All right. Craig, I'm gonna get the hell out of here before my throat fucking.
I'm not the Rogue Star I used to be.
Okay. I'm not gonna be able to talk in the morning.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on, Max.
Yep. Smile, people.
Smile.
Oh, I have a smile on my face, all right.
That's what a smile on that face.
Wow, what a clusterfuck.
Batman already has
That's
a
typically
smile
how
on
these
his
kinds of streams end up. So we're used to it.
So how's your day been, Craig?
My day has been nice and slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went to bed at like 7 a.m. and I got up a few hours ago.
Shit.
So I had some fantastic sleep.
Oh yeah.
I should have been doing shit today because like I'm leaving in a. Oh.
I woke up with the usual motherfucker, goddamn it, 5 more minutes, all that stuff. I think every morning.
Like, shit, is that the alarm again? Thought I shut that bitch up just a day ago.
I've been.
I have
known
an
to take
alarm.
The alarm clock and throw it across the room in the morning.
Well, that's nice.
I have
You know, children.
3 children that run in the room and fucking jump on me.
Good.
Hey!
You'll never be late.
Quick.
Are you triggered there, Vyric?
No. Christmas is gonna be great. That's why I'm gonna be triggered.
Oh no! You see, that's what we need to get. We need to get the White Knight Joker in here, because then
Instead
he
of
can
the
go
Black
ahead.
Knight Joker, we had Black Knight in here.
No, you can get Joker in here, and he'll sing you some Christmas tunes as Elvin.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg.
Oh, that's right.
Looking for
Johnny, that's right. You fucked yourself. You're first up. You're first up on the next caroling stream we do.
Oh God! Why did Captain
yeah.
Carbine fucking show that? I'm dreaming.
Snow and we're huffed up and slaying. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way.
Ha 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 ha!
Oh my God! My sound is too high up for that shit. Give me a minute.
Why was that hand selected for the lovely caroling thing again?
No, I'm sorry. Like the little, I have my headset on right now, and the little wheel just kind of moves on its own, and so Allie just kept getting louder and louder.
I'm gonna sing
Like,
What
and
Do You
then
Get
Byron
for
comes in.
Christmas.
And Byron comes in at top volume.
That wasn't top, by the way.
Do you think I have a nice singing voice? Is that why you're bringing me in the show, or do you want me to make an ass of myself?
Oh no, you actually have a decent voice to sing with, which is why I said you fucked yourself, because you should be like, set the bar nice and high, and we'll see how low everyone else is.
I'm a little deep.
Where did you hear me sing at? I've never sang before.
You were on the stream with Leo.
Ah, God damn it! You watched that.
I was in that.
Oh, you were? Shit. Yeah, I remember Batman was on one of them too. I can't remember which one that was. He came in there and just stared at us with that fucking smile on his face. It's like, he just looks extremely satisfied with something he just did. I don't know what it is yet. It's really bothering me. He won't stop smiling.
Was it something along the lines of like it looks like he was having a wank over your face or something?
Having a wank, eh?
Like
I don't know anybody who sounds like that.
When
besides
is the
Smelly.
next caroling episode?
it's
anyway?
called comedic sounds. It's not the exact thing.
The next caroling thing is whenever we've decided on it, and we haven't yet, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I'll come up with a date on that soon.
Are
You gotta give me a heads up so I can join in.
Like, cause I'm gonna be heading home in a couple of days, and
I'm
just
on
kind of
my
think,
way.
like, is there gonna be a
hell.
day when I'm there where I'm not gonna like
Here we
wake
go.
up the whole entire house with shitty songs?
Hello, Zoe.
Hello, Chelsea von Valkenburg.
Hello, Chelsea von Five Guys Wide.
5 guys.
Say, wait, what was the joke again? Listen,
Say, with those
you don't
five
need to
guys,
put-
you didn't have to absorb them.
I was gonna say, it's the current year. It's okay to be gay. You don't have to try to fit 5 dicks in
Bunch
one.
of fucking, Gamergate
You're all
Jews here.
sexist assholes. Oh God. Whatever am I gonna do with my
I
life?
did pretend to be a girl on the internet, and yeah,
Oh man.
I'm not the road star I used to be, man.
What's the difference between Zoe Quinn and a rooster?
I don't know, Johnny. You tell me.
A rooster says cock-a-doodle-doo. Zoe Quinn says any cock will do.
Zoe Quinn. I don't believe that shit. Let's research it more.
Any cock will do.
All right. So is this the part where Butts comes in here and starts talking about trans misogyny?
Who?
No one in particular.
What?
You want me?
You fucking what?
You having a giggle?
Giggle, giggle.
Craig, you know it's one of my favorite things. You know Silverwolf CC, right?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
CC, Silverwolf CC, that's on the show a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like, anytime I see her playing a game, like, if it ever, you know how on Steam it pops up and says such and such is playing this game?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the game is. Every time I see that on the PC, I click on it and message her and say, I'm triggered, this game isn't feminist enough. She's like a fucking SJW or whatever, but she's funny as shit.
Is that Slick Nick Nyberg I see?
Slick Nick.
Trans misogyny.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Did Sid just post a tit pic?
Oh man.
I'm so confused right now.
Why?
Is your masculinity so fragile?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Huh?
You don't even have to do anything. You just have to let it happen.
Oh, that's just Batman.
That's sexist.
Okay.
So, I'm not confused sexually. I'm just confused as to why she, of all people, posted that.
Are you confused? Yeah, okay, god damn it. Come on,
Confuddled.
I'm confuzzled because I'm just like, I did not expect that from her.
This is
her?
a pedo Illuminati.
The fuck are you going on about?
Who's she?
What did I miss, Sally?
I would not advise screen sharing this at all.
Okay.
I would not advise it, I should say.
Oh. Yeah, whatever.
We just gotta put an 18+ rating.
Oh no. Should I report her to the Pedo Defense Force?
Wow.
That was cruel.
It never
I'm sorry.
gets any easier.
Never gets any easier?
I saw you linked into the Skype chat. You're not funny. Boy. All right. Well, maybe JJ will make her way back in at some point.
So
I
what is
doubt
this
it.
whole thing? Where did she get the idea that
Can you guys hear this through my end?
Yeah, there we go.
What?
Alright.
Batman has a female voice, so I'm quite...
That's sexist.
I'm very, very confused. Oh shit.
You're not the only one.
Fuck Sargon.
It never gets any easier. Archon, get your ship together.
It really doesn't get any easier.
I'm sorry, you sound like a trauma victim, and not like the huge pedophile you actually are.
Craig, why does JJ think I hate her?
It's because Nyberg has been so traumatized by Goober Gob.
No, it's been the Twitter tweets. So many Twitter tweets.
The Twitter tweets. Uh-huh.
Does old Yellen need to be put down after what you did to her?
Good God. Somebody's hacking.
If I'm not mistaken, that sounds like Allie's.
Alright, look, I gotta hop off of here. Do little stuff for bed. Y'all have fun.
I do.
Thanks for having me on. I'll see y'all on the caroling episode.
Always welcome. Let me know.
Alright, man. We'll catch you on your show, okay?
Okay. See y'all later.
Right. Catch you later, John. What the fuck?
I don't know how to feel about this. I am a witness to spurgery.
What?
Spurgery?
Spurgery.
Sounds like the autistic spaghetti.
Even if you would never get on the stream, it's below her.
Speaking of which, Jenny McDermott released an apology to JJTalkz.
You know what's funny, though, Craig? She uses the Twitter handle Jenny McFurburger. Does she still use that?
I don't know. I don't follow her.
Let me see. Let me see.
I mean, she could have gone with Jenny McFurfaggot too, and it wouldn't have helped.
Yeah, she still uses Furburger. As far as I'm aware.
That means vagina.
Well, I was gonna say, doesn't Furburger mean like nasty vagina?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give you a heads up if you were wondering what's downstairs.
No, we all knew that already. It's not as if she doesn't present it on her own videos enough.
I thought, well, if her face is any indicator, that must be something really nasty down there then.
I'm so confused.
JJ, just listen, JJ. Just think of an Arby's sandwich with hair on both buns.
Ew.
Why would you want to desecrate an Arby's sandwich so much for that?
Ew, ew, ew.
Ew. All companies.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah, let Pterodex speak.
I mean, there's a reason we call her Jenny McHerpes. None of us want it.
To listen and believe.
Okay, so I guess that'll about wrap shit up for tonight, I suppose.
Sounds good to me.
So, thank you everyone for coming.
Wow, I actually made it to the end of this one and I didn't have to go to bed just yet.
And we might.
Don't fuck with America, John!
And make sure.
I know who you are, John!
And make sure you look like this in the morning.
Yeah.
The American flag.
We might consider doing another stream later, but I think this is probably going to be it for the night. We'll chill out shit if there is one. So, again, thanks everyone for coming. I'm going to go ahead and end it now.